Don't you love when they do that for you?
They used to always set it up, but this year they haven't been doing it. Now somebody.
Chevrolet. Save $8,500 with supply.
KLOC TV and Media provides video services, including transfers, CD and DVD replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing, and DVD authoring. Call 474-3300 with your video needs. KLOC TV and Media, your one-stop marketing solution. KLOC TV and Media provides video services, including transfers, CD and DVD replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing, and DVD authoring. Call 474-3300 with your video needs.
It takes a team effort to make a team great. That's why the area's strongest, most respected healthcare providers have joined forces to form the Sports Medicine Coalition. Our all-star lineup: Center for Orthopedics, Imperial Calcasieu Surgical Center, West Calcasieu Cameron Hospital, Rehab One, Imperial Health, Christa St. Patrick Hospital. Their game plan is to keep our Cowboys healthy on and off the field. Sports Medicine Coalition, the official sports medicine provider for McNeese Athletics.
DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated, established in 2008. Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual business. Located in Kinder, Louisiana at 305 Uncle Camp Road, can handle all your land clearing needs. DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated sells dirt, limestone, sand, and ash to get your job done. Lawn and garden to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kingerbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kingerbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kingerbrook is Fusilier Canal Incorporated of Elton provides and supplies wholesale fuel products to local farmers and area construction companies. If your business needs diesel, gas, or oil, then Fusilier Canal is your wholesale supplier. Visit Fusilier Canal at 704 Main Street in Elton, where public gas pumps are available, or call 337-584-2311. That's Fusilier Canal Incorporated for your wholesale fuel needs.
I hear it at all now. Test. I'm only in my left ear though, which may be okay. Okay. Check 1, 2.
Mr. Thomas?
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
All right.
Ken Ortigan. Robert's son.
Dad, come, man. You are, kid.
Yeah, how you been?
All right.
You still doing this?
Oh, yeah.
Me too.
I love it. I can't help it. What are you doing here? You working?
I'm
Broadcasting the game with these guys. With the guys from KLOC, I've been friends with them since college.
You're the principal at?
Oh no, I work at Phillips.
Disciplinary procedures I proceed there.
Yeah.
I would have sent my kids to St. Louis, although I'm not Catholic.
Yeah.
You know, I like the discipline.
Back up
All
here.
right, man.
Start the game.
Hey, I just forget I know him.
He's an old coach or something?
No. He's been announcing radio games when we were playing in the playoffs down at South Cameron. Him and Jimbo that owned that little.
Was? That's a while back.
Yeah. Jimbo advertises for Hart about the club. Well, him and Jimbo used to do the radio announcing together. And I was coaching down there. And the other fella that came in, I coached with his daddy, who eventually ended up being assistant superintendent down there for years, Robert Artigo, who is from Basile.
Yeah.
So, you know, you live long enough, I know more people than I think I know.
Yeah.
And now with my brain the way it is, they remember me better than I remember them.
Hey.
I mean, if they wouldn't introduce themselves and tell me something about it, I wouldn't remember.
Right.
Because I don't remember him, but I remember Jimbo.
Right, yeah.
Jimbo's a character.
You bring him?
Brother Denny's supposed to do it.
Okay.
We agreed to that last time, so
Oh,
you
you're
see
right.
him grab it.
Okay.
How you feeling, bud?
Doing all right. Tired.
You feel good and relaxed
Starting to
here?
get a little bit tired.
I'm tired all the time anyway. Do you feel like a win?
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm worried about him because we got need him last week, so we might need him
Hope we
tonight.
don't need him tonight.
Yeah, well,
I'd like to see him stay there and just hand off like he did last week.
yeah, George rested out.
So he's healthy for next week. Ryan told me he was going to.
Okay. I don't know if they'll play him, but this is the last game if we don't win, you know.
I imagine they will.
It's a good psychological thing.
Let him get in there and get his feet wet and pump the
Oh,
other kids up.
if he can run straight and he won't worry about cutting, he'll be all right. But he can run straight.
Run hard, run hard straight too.
Look at the size. He gained probably 20 pounds.
Yeah.
The day before.
Yeah, he ain't football shape.
No, he ain't.
They get him ready for wrestling shape.
Well, if we were to get down there on the 1 yard line with first and second down,
They'd see him. They might stop him, but they'd see him.
yep.
Oh, no, I know.
Celebrating 17 years in business, Kendra Brook Ag Company in Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden, to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kendra Brook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kendra Brook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kendra Brook is celebrating 17 years in business. Kendra Brook Ag Company in Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden, to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kendra Brook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kendra Brook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kendra Brook is celebrating 17
And what's his last name?
Fugilaire.
Oh, okay.
years in business. Kendra Brook Ag Company in Western.
Me too.
Hey, that's common?
I go blank, man. It's people like I know.
Yeah, I can't remember that
I'm
name.
going, Huey, yeah, I know him. I know him good.
But one of those ladies came up here, and I had a hell of a football player named Jimmy Pierce.
Uh-huh.
And he is a specialized dentist over in Lafayette. I mean, he's not just a regular dentist, he's
Yeah.
specialized. I think the nerve stuff. And she came in and she said, I saw somebody. I said, he can tell you hello.
It's
That
Pierce.
knows you. She said, I go to Lafayette to the dentist, and Jimmy Pierce. I said, yeah.
Yeah.
He said, he was a hell of a football.
Yeah, I remember
Oh,
his name.
he was a hell of a.
Established in 2008, Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years' experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office manager. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726. Let them help you get back to what you do best, running your business. Established in 2008, Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years' experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office manager. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726.
Okay, I don't know where you want to sit. There's a few seats over there. Okay. All right, bye.
On a new Chevy Traverse, and car buyers own a new Chevy Malibu for only $18,760. And if you get your paycheck from any public or private school or university, you'll get supplier pricing on most every new Chevy. Save now, as Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet. Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet. Save $8,500 with supplier pricing on all new Silverado crew cabs. Own a new Tahoe, J.D. Power's highest quality large SUV for only $41,135. Pages 26-8 on a new Chevy Traverse. And car buyers own a new Chevy Malibu for only $18,760. And if you get your paycheck from any public or private school or university, you'll get supplier pricing on most every new Chevy. Save now, as Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet. Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet. Save
What's up, doctor? How you doing there, sir?
How you doing, man?
All right, fine there. How you making?
Uh,
Coach is up here, right?
that is radio now, or whatever they are.
Find me a little bit.
You know Jimbo, you know Jimbo and his buddy?
I don't know. They must be doing it on.
You, Sondale.
I'm Fondale.
Yeah.
I'm 104.
I don't know if they do it in TV or what.
We gotta be doing cheesy.
Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, attorneys at law in Kinder, Louisiana. Hebert, Ohms, and Bertrand, pursuing legal excellence throughout Southwest Louisiana for 45 years. Visit them on the internet at hhblaw.com. That's hhblaw.com.
Coach, you need anything? A Diet Coke or anything?
I'm running out of drink left and I'll have to go pee.
Alright.
Okay?
Alright.
Okay, I'm okay. I appreciate you coming to ask.
Got it on, Coach.
There's drinks in that ice chest over there.
Alright.
Yeah, we've got to hit that guy right there. We've got a guy by you already.
Yeah, I think they got a whole crew. Your guys gonna be down here?
The two commentators are back here.
Oh, okay.
Where's the live announcer?
Sorry?
Announcer, you can hear? Over the intercom for the live during the game?
The man standing with the gray hair.
Yeah, you want 2 TV dinners. Oh, we're gonna schedule it. Everybody keeps asking me that. They can watch the game live right now. Yeah. The webpage.
I have some. My copies that are left right here in this spot.
You don't need them?
I have them all.
Oh, okay.
I cover Sterlington.
Well, look here, I thought. Yeah, no, sir, appreciate it.
Channels over there. Just follow the schedule and we'll make them. Kids, so we start doing more high school stuff. Yeah.
That's the one that left right here in this spot.
Did y'all have any extra rosters?
for,
I don't.
here's one for Sterling.
Okay, I'll take that. That's good. Appreciate
Back.
Did y'all bring this gentleman something to eat?
I didn't know. If I'd have known. How you doing, Mark Young?
Mark Young.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like Reed.
That is exactly where I'm at. Yeah.
Barry Thomas.
How you doing, sir?
I'm old.
He was coaching Cameron. No.
Right.
Yeah.
That's where I remember you from. Down in, yeah.
Down there a long time.
What all did you coach down there?
Well, I had to coach.
Everything?
I was head football coach for a number of years. Yeah, I first went there, I had to coach girls basketball.
That's where I remember from. I was an assistant coach at McNeese.
Steve didn't have time to write this one on that one.
And I believe you had a couple of girls. Were you the girls' coach, say, around
Make sure he knows he's going to do play-by-play.
around 90s, late 90s, mid-late 90s? There was a couple of girls. There was a girl we went down there and saw.
Well, we had a girl that wasn't a coach. Wayne Johnson was a coach, and I know Nixon State wasn't real bad. She was a point guard.
What was her name?
Chris Rutherford.
That doesn't sound familiar.
And when
I tell you who I was good friends with. This may jog a little bit. Tim McCall and I were old friends.
yeah, that's sad about Tim. I got out of coaching in 78, 79, and I went back into it in 93 as an assistant football coach to one of my former players, Terry Lolland. So I've been kind of an advisor. One of our quarterbacks came up here as head coach Wainwright. So 5-6 years ago, I moved up here after the storm.
Oh, yeah?
And run across in the restaurant one day. Hey, you want to? I talked to coaching staff. Say, you want to coach some more? I said, well, hell yeah, but I'll have to ask my wife. You think I finally give it up? What do you mean I want to coach some more? I'm really, I don't do any heavy coaching. I just make comments.
You're a consultant.
Well, you know, sometimes an outside eye.
Nothing wrong with another set of eyes.
You know. Yeah, I've been a quarterback all my life. I played quarterback at McNeese. I've had some good coaches. So, there's a few things I know about football.
Where is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kingerbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kingerbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kingerbrook is celebrating 17 years in business. Kingerbrook Ag Company and Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kingerbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kingerbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kingerbrook is celebrating 17.
I'll ask you on radio. Jimbo Jr., y'all doing television or radio?
It's the internet.
It's live internet.
Live internet.
Satellite TV.
Okay, what?
For the semifinal game between
You
the
guys on
Panthers
the
and
television
Panthers.
now?
What's that?
It's the internet? Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be streamed live on the internet, so everybody can get online and watch it live while it's happening, and then the game itself will be replayed.
At this time, like
Cable TV like next Tuesday. It'll be
I've had 5 computers. And my grandkids and my daughter. Jamming them up with junk. And I just tried it last time until I ain't buying it.
again, thanks.
So I'm computer lost now. But I used to do all my banking and stuff like that on there. And it, what I like about it, it's kind of like an encyclopedia. Because some of the ones I got, just type it in.
That's right.
I fixed the washing machine one time by going to the name of the company and then repairs. You know? I'm talking
No, enjoy talking.
You used to know the Andrew brothers, didn't you? Who? The Andrew brothers.
What,
Check.
You know what?
Check 1 2.
Kent and
Check 1 2 3.
But I met him. See, I went to LeBron's and played basketball.
Somebody talk to me.
And a couple of years ago, they had what's that?
Check 1 2.
Frank Nelson.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Well, it's good to hear from you, Danny.
Was that right?
What's up?
It's good to hear from you.
Frank was still teaching.
Hey, I don't know what. This is Ken.
Hey, Kent.
I don't know what earphone I'm in, but I'm hot. If y'all could turn me down a little bit.
Okay. What do you mean? How do we do that? I don't know.
That little box you got downstairs.
The little black box.
Yeah, there should be.
What about? Okay.
I don't know which one's 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one's y'all and which one's us?
What we need to do?
I'm a little bit hot. I'm on 3. They said I'm on number 3. If you can turn number 3 down a little bit.
Oh, there we go.
When you guys talk,
I got my glasses. I can't see.
How's that?
Oh, there you go. Wait.
That's better.
Yeah, right there. How's that? Talk. Y'all both talk.
Well, welcome to Kinder, Louisiana.
Test
Okay.
1 2. Test 1 2. That's pretty there.
Turn it up a little bit.
Who, me or you?
No, on number 3. Turn up my earpiece a little bit.
How's that?
A little bit more.
Better?
Yeah, right there.
Okay. All right.
How are we on an overall sound level?
I can hear you pretty good. But I mean, it's more important for Mark because you're going to be telling Mark when we are fixing to pick back up after the commercial because everything's going to be live, right?
Yeah, we're going to stream commercials live.
Right.
So when y'all go into a commercial.
And that's going to be Mark, almost every time. So.
Yeah, y'all lead us into a commercial. As we're coming out, I'm going to give a countdown coming out of the commercial.
Okay.
I can see it on Danny's screen, so I'll know when we're coming out of it.
Okay.
It's kind of weird. It sounds like you guys are right next to me.
It does. It's not bad at all. Okay, let me go through these. Ask Steve and then make sure we're pronouncing everything correctly.
Okay.
We've got it. Well, we've Billy DeVar.
They can't talk to you, but they can both hear you. So.
Okay. This one, is it just Kendra Brook?
Yes.
Okay, Kendra Brook, Western Wear and Ag Equipment. That's really about all there. Fusilier Canal Incorporated.
They're having a sale tonight only, Steve said. I don't know.
Oh, I
if
see that.
gonna
Sale from 3 p.m. to midnight. Maximum discounts on all in-store items. Items discounted from 15 to 75% off. Wow. Ag equipment.
Do what?
There's some ag equipment. I need a.
Okay. The sale starts tonight and goes all the way through Christmas, but the big sale is tonight after the game.
Okay.
Or 3 o'clock till
Ask Steve about Keys Appliances Services. Are they going to be? I think he said third and fourth quarter sponsor.
Third quarter is what Danny says.
Yeah. Okay.
No, ask Steve though because Steve.
Yeah, third and fourth.
So second half. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because there was a mix-up.
Second half sponsor. There we go.
All right. Sounds good. What do they want me to lead out of every commercial with who? The game day sponsor, scoreboard, or
Imperial
and Billy Navarre?
And Billy Navarre.
Okay. All right, good deal.
Yeah, mention the other two sometimes, but those are the two main ones.
It takes a team effort to make a team great. That's why the area's strongest, most respected healthcare providers have joined forces to form the Sports Medicine Coalition. Our all-star lineup: Center for Orthopedics, Imperial Calcasieu Surgical Center, West Calcasieu Cameron Hospital, Rehab 1, Imperial Health, Christa St. Patrick Hospital. Their game plan is to keep our Cowboys healthy on and off the field. Sports Medicine Coalition, the official sports medicine provider for McNeese Athletics. It takes a team effort to make a team great. That's why the area's strongest, most respected healthcare providers have joined forces to form.
Keep pulling my headset off because that.
Well, we can talk to each other, and it's just not going over there.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, I'm standing up here. There's a guy to y'all's left in a white. He's streaming the game on his iPad.
He's watching what.
He's watching what.
Yeah, he's
what
watching,
we're doing.
Yeah.
Where is he? To our left?
A little bit to your left in the white.
I don't see anybody in the white.
Man standing up?
No, he's in front of the guy. The guy standing up in black. He's in white. He's on the other side of that row.
I don't see a laptop.
He's sitting down. He's got an iPad in his lap.
Well, okay. Take your word for it.
All I see is an official and two laptops.
Yeah. No, he's in the stands.
Oh, he's in the stands?
Yeah, guy in the stands.
Oh, well, see, we're a little slow, baby.
Yeah, we're looking over. The guy in the stands is streaming the game live.
He's watching the game on his iPad.
And he's in a white shirt, you said?
White shirt, about 4 or 5 rows down to the left of you, on the other side of the middle walkway.
Kenton.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Kenton.
Yeah.
Are you going to try to do a few stats?
Yeah, I may.
Because I have a notebook here if you want to, just jot some down,
Like what's like.
Ken, how does he know it's even on how to stream that? Y'all advertise it or they?
Oh yeah, they were just announcing it too.
Oh, is that right?
It's been on Kinder's Facebook page, their football,
is that right?
baseball, and the school
okay.
Facebook. The school apparently was getting the word out to people.
Oh,
they were just announcing it in the stadium.
Oh, I see.
So.
The desire to excel is a driving force. The competition is tough. You're tougher. Exceptional athletes work hard so they can play hard. As the team physicians for McNeese Athletics and 14 area high schools, Center for Orthopedics doctors are with these athletes for every step, every catch, every amazing play. We're the sports medicine team behind these teams. You can make the switch too. Center for Orthopedics. The desire to excel is a driving force. The competition. Is tough. You're tougher. Exceptional athletes work hard so
and supplies wholesale fuel products to local farmers and area construction companies. If your business needs diesel, gas, or oil, then Fuselair Canal is your wholesale supplier. Visit Fuselair Canal at 704 Main Street in Elton, where public gas pumps are available, or call 337-584-2311. That's Fuselair Canal Incorporated for your wholesale fuel needs.
there, man. That was crazy. Y'all ready, guys?
Ready.
All right. Yeah, okay, Steve's recording, so anytime y'all ready.
Good evening and welcome to the KLOC High School Football Game of the Week. We are at John C. Buck Stadium in Kinder, Louisiana. Tonight's 2A state semifinal game is between the Kinder Yellow Jackets and the Sterlington Panthers. Good evening, everybody. My name is Mark Young, and we are joined by Kenny Klein in the booth. Up top are a bunch of the guys. We'll talk about them in a little bit later, but this is an exciting atmosphere here in Kinder, Louisiana for a chance to go to the Dome. Kenny, one more time for the Kinder Yellow Jackets standing in their way. A very impressive Sterlington Panthers team.
No question.
Start 10-3. They're the number 3. So you got 2 and 3, and an opportunity to possibly play, the number 1 seed, which is Manny. And so that opportunity is not going to be without a little adversity. The biggest concern for Kinder junior quarterback Wells Cool. On the road, and that was a big win to get this game back here at home.
It really was, Mark, and when we're having game winning streak. They know what it's about. You got some, a lot of senior-laden team coming. So in Sterlington, they're talking to Coach Fuselace. He's looking for him to run. They do a little bit of everything, but he's looking for him to kind of pound it at him. And, thinks they got the type of offense Sterlington does that they can score from anywhere on the field, in any play.
Well, Kinder will receive the first half kickoff, and we'll be
done. DJ Bell prepares house packs, driveways, and also installs form. And give your dirty work to DJ Bell. DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated, located in Kinder, Louisiana at 305 Uncle Camp Road, can handle all your land clearing needs. DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated sells dirt, limestone, sand, and ash to get your job done. DJ Bell prepares house packs, driveways, and also installs farm irrigation systems. Give DJ Dirt a call at 337-738-2882.
In the west end zone or pass.
Again, once you receive that. Now, it's one of those situations now, everybody thought it was going to be a heavyweight fight, so now we'll see what Sterlington does when they come out with the ball. Can they respond?
Scoreboard sponsor, Abear Homes, Bertrand. We are only 17 seconds into this ball game, and we already have a score. And back deep to return for Sterlington is the ever-dangerous Devontae Douglas. And they'll hit a squibber, and it's going to hit off of the Sterlington guy. They'll pick it up, and a good job of covering by the Bull.
On the return, he picked it up about the 27, tried to run laterally.
DC Arsenault on the tackle.
DC Arsenault. They'll go dive, play fullback. Oh, it's a keeper by the quarterback, and good job by the Yellow Jackets.
That's Devin Murphy, the quarterback on the keeper, with a whole host of Yellow Jackets on the tackle.
See, one of the big linemen was.
We also got on defense in there big Isaiah Sanders, 325-pound senior for Kinder, number 78. So now they'll split wide to the left. Antonio Gray is a senior receiver. He's got good hands. You're right, Mark. It's a very deep eye.
Devin Murphy is your quarterback, and he's got Douglas back, and this time it'll go power toss to him. He'll go off tackle, and he'll gain about 6 yards before he's pulled down right inside the 34-yard line. We'll give him the 34. That's going to bring up about third down and about 3 for the Yellow Jackets. What a big boost. And they're going to go hurry up right here. Actually, they're going to give him a better spot than I initially thought. He'll be outside the 34. It'll be a long 2. 4 down linemen for the Yellow Jackets, and they'll creep up. It's going to be another power toss.
Oh,
and he's hit hard in the backfield.
Right back there, number 44 for Kinder. Zach Ryder again came in and took his legs out. And I was just fixing to make the point, when you're that deep in the eye, it's kind of feast or famine. If your offensive line can hold their blocks, you've got a lot of, you got an extra couple yards to get that downhill speed. But boy, if they don't, you got what happened there. Ryder shot through, was able to take his feet out, and Kinder's going to get the ball right back. So,
yeah, it's an odd situation, because if you pop through there, you probably got lots of running room, but you got lots of guys you got to block when you're that deep, because everybody's coming knowing it's not a pass.
You got Mayfield back deep. He's about 30 yards down from the line of scrimmage, so not expecting a super deep punt.
Well, this is your quarterback,
nice
and
punt.
he gets a punt off, and he will get it on the first bounce and around the 30. He'll cut it up, and he's got running room.
Oh,
And he's got one guy to beat, and he's got a couple of blockers, and he stays on the outside, and he's going to cut inside, and he'll go for the touchdown. I see no flags, and again, that south end zone, as he picked it up around the 31-yard line, so that's going to be a 69-yard punt return.
Well, and Mark, you know what was really impressive? He's just a junior. You saw how he slowed down along the sidelines. He waited for his blockers. He didn't try to do too much. He waited for some help. The guys came down. They were able to create that interference, and he was very patient on that punt return. So right now, Kinder is really taking it to him early.
Yeah, from
first quarter, and the scoreboard now reads Kinder 14.
Teams, Mark, you know, you had the really good kickoff return to begin the game, then you had the one big play. Now the defense
Well, you know, they do, and last week they were slugging start early with Vinton before they opened it. Is deep. And this kicker will go back as he hits it to the left. Top of your screen, goes through the end zone and bounce over.
you know, semifinal game, they're not going to panic. Like you said, Mark, they were down to Vinton, and, you know, they've scored over 50 points their last 5 ball games, so, they have a lot of confidence in their offense. So we'll see what they can get going here. And, again, the I-back is about – this time he's almost 10 yards. I think he's right at 10 yards behind the ball.
Murphy is quarterback under center. He's got Douglas as the I-back. They'll go handoff to the fullback.
Well,
quarterback has a keeper. Really nice fake again. Really nice fake. That's the second time he's done that and got me. But this time it's going to be a gain of about 7. So the best first down play by Sterlington in their two possessions. Actually, their best play period.
Right.
In their first 2 series. So that's going to give them a second down and about 3. And it looks like, you know, it's going to be options. It's going to be a quick dive. And I believe they can handle the dive with 1 or 2 guys. I don't think the dive is going to really cause a lot of problems. It's going to be the keeper and it's going to be the pitch. Single coverage at the bottom of your screen and at the top of your screen. A little bit of help. There'll be play action, and they're going to throw the deep pass, and he's overthrown him.
Yeah, he's way overshoots him. Just a little simple post pattern right there, marking a good coverage by Kinder. And, you know, now you've got third down and about 3, you know.
Antonio Graves, the intended receiver, 6-foot receiver, 170-pound receiver. Looked like he's a little bigger than that. He looks like one of the taller guys out there, but just a simple post pattern.
Post, and now you put yourself in a 3rd and 3 position where, you know, if you don't get this thing, you got to turn this thing right back over to Kinder. So they thought they could hit the big one on the post and just threw it a little high.
Bottom of your screen is where the big side of the field is, and see if they come that way, and they'll go counter. And this time Douglas has got first down yardage, and he's going to break one to the outside. And a shoestring tackle was made to keep him from going even further. That was Nicholas Boudreau, who was able to get just enough of him to trip him up around the 42-yard line. So that time, a little counter on the action gave the appearance they were going to come to the wide side of the field and kind of countered off of that and went back and get the initial first down of the game for Sterlington.
A nice job by Douglas of cutting back their initial first down of the game, and they needed it.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball at the 42-yard line. 14-0 is your score if you're just tuning in. This time they will go to the fullback, and he will gain about 5 on the play, so a good second effort. Well, they'll mark him back about 4. So
Positive yards, though, Mark. We talk about it all year long. You want to get positive yards. So
Sam Lowry, a 5'7".
And they talked about it. They're gonna try to pound that ball away, keep that Kinder defense on the field.
Your fullback, 5'7", 210-pounder, so he's got a little fire plug to him. Gained about 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7. This time, quarterback will keep it. There's the pitch, and he's got a little running room to the outside, and he is off, and he goes out of bounds around the 41-yard line of Kinder. So a nice job of pulling it out.
Nice job in Murphy. You see he's got that, again, we talked about that deep starting point for him in the backfield, and he gets that ball, and he's almost at full speed when he catches that ball, that pitch.
Well, the option is where, he's obviously the guy. You're going to have to contain him.
Just a sophomore also.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. They'll look back and get a play. You'll see how many times they want to go ahead and try to get isolated on the outside. They can power toss again. This time Douglas is going to cut through, and he's got running room, and he's near first down yardage again.
He just runs over a guy, Mark, and just a sophomore.
And that will be first down yardage, ball around the 28-yard line, 1st and 10.
Just pretty much running right at him there. It kind of looks like the old LSU power toss. Just turn around and flip it.
About 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kinder on top, 14-0. Wide outs to either side of the quarterback, and this time they'll go dive play to the fullback, and he'll gain about 4 or 5 on the play. He is brought down after that gain of about 5 by Colin Williams. 6'1", 215-pound linebacker, senior linebacker. Good gain of 5 yards, and this is a nice drive by Sterlington and answer. This time the ball will be cooked out, and it's going to be on the ground. And Douglas looks like the quarterback got back on top of it. Devin.
He did. Murphy was, you're right, Mark, just a pitch right at his feet. Just not a good pitch, and Kinder had it defended well.
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened on that. Douglas, there was good penetration by Kinder, and he saw the penetration, and he pulled back thinking, if I catch this on the run, I'm fixing to get
You're right, he didn't come up. Right.
Yeah, so he kind of crocodile-armed it, and it hit the ground. Unfortunately for Kinder, they were able to come with it, but now they've got a 3rd and just outside of 10.
Now he'll send two wide right now. You've got Carson Clowers at the split, slot back.
Well, they'll drop, and they're going to go power handoff. And good job.
Sanders got him.
Sanders got him, and then he's got a little help.
Yeah, once Sanders came in, he slowed him down, and he about got him down by 7. He had Baker come and give him some help.
Burns, Wallace Burns, number 6. Yeah, it looked like an 8, but it's
and 10.
Yeah, Burns got there. Now it's a 4th down and 11, and you're kind of in that 29-yard line. I mean, there's no room to punt.
Well, that's what happens with the ball control offense, Mark. That 2nd down where they lost the 5 yards on the option left really cost them. So now they're up against it on a big 4th down. So look for that post pattern. It looked like he's got single coverage out there again.
We'll see if they rotate out of that. They'll go power. It's going to be a reverse, and it's pretty well played right there.
He's got it.
Tackle.
Wow. Beautiful play.
Yeah.
Beautiful play.
Don Charles Arsenault played that all the way.
Wow, Don Charles Arsenault, man, is unbelievable on that. I mean, he read it the whole. We talk about staying home.
Yeah, he did stay home. Didn't get a block from his quarterback, and the difference was Douglas wasn't running that one, so there was no shake and bake at all. So, and Don Charles, we go way back with Don Charles' dad. He was a heck of an athlete as well, way back in the day. I mean, he's probably about 10 or 15 years older than we are, probably, but he'll appreciate that.
Yeah.
Big stop for Kinder as we turn the ball over on downs. They'll take over on the 37-yard line of Sterlington. Offense hadn't had to do much tonight.
Oh, just hand it off one time.
One time. Motion man is going to be a power sweep, and he's got some room to the outside. It's going to be first down yardage, and as he crosses midfield.
That's Baker.
That is Baker again, and that is just a speed sweep right there out of motion. Yeah, and 2 plays, and you've got about 70 yards of offense in 2 plays, and they're at the 48-yard line. And this is I mean, you couldn't ask Kenny for a better start to a football game. If you're not from Kinder, you got to be shell shocked right now.
No question. They've got them spread out.
Well, you got 2 wingbacks, Johnson and motion man again. This time it'll go to Johnson, and he is still on his feet. And he's still moving, and he'll have another first down again.
Well, you just got them all spread out, Mark. We talk about it all the time. You run that power attack, but you've got receivers out there, so you got to respect that. So they've spread them out, so they just can't put 8 or 9 in the box. And again, 2 runs and 2 first downs. So Kinder's run 3 offensive plays. We've got a touchdown and 2 first downs. So
they'll have first down now at the 37-yard line of Sterlington, and we're around 5 minutes to go in first quarter, and it seems like we've got a lot of football already, but at the same time, we've got a lot left. 2 wingbacks for Kinder, and this time it'll go to John. This time,
no, the quarterback. Oh,
he'll
kept
go down. Yeah, he'll go down. You can
hard
see
to see over there.
Well, no, you can see the effects of the hip injury,
right?
And but it was such a well-designed play that he didn't force it when he got out there. So Wells Cooley on the keeper gets outside and gains about 9 on the carry, and that was, and I know this young man and a healthy one, and that one a healthy Wells, and that's a touchdown.
Yeah,
right there.
I think you're right.
Yeah, Wells' problem with the hip is he has trouble accelerating. So, and we saw that on that play. You're right. If he could have accelerated, that was an easy touchdown for Wells.
And there's Johnson up the middle again, and he's running hard, and he's got first down yardage as he crosses the 25-yard line to about the 22. Kenny, you got that problem too, acceleration.
Acceleration's a problem I have too.
Yeah, that's what ended your football career, right?
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's when I switched to walking.
First and 10, Kinder. It's been all Kinder Yellow Jackets in the first half, and we are so excited to be here at John Buck Stadium in Kinder, Louisiana for the semifinal game, winner to the Dome, and just doesn't get any better than that in high school sports.
Well, it really doesn't, especially, like I say, I love the small-town atmosphere. This place is packed.
Oh, and it's going to be a pitch, and a good block on the outside.
Oh,
and this
not
a
beautiful block.
And all the way in, and a great pitch. Zach Ryder with an unbelievable block.
And I want to tell you about that block by Hebert also. You're talking about 20 yards downfield, and Brand Hebert kept his block and actually had his man on the ground. So you talk about a block, Mark. You don't see that a whole lot in wide receivers. You'll see a guy engage and kind of let go. I'm telling you, Hebert got down there and kept his block and almost had his man on the ground. That was a beautiful block. He just waltzed into the end zone.
Barrera on to try the extra point, and he's had a good night so far. First quarter action, good snap, and kick is up. Got plenty of height, plenty of distance, and it is good. And 3:45 to go, quarter number 1, and Kinder all over Sterlington, 21-0. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
$500 with supplier pricing on all new Silverado crew cabs. Own a new Tahoe, J.D. Power's highest quality large SUV for only $41,135. Pages 26.8 on a new Chevy Traverse. And car buyers, own a new Chevy Malibu for only $18,760. And if you get your paycheck from any public or private school or university, you'll get supplier pricing on most every new Chevy. Save now, as Truck Month has been extended at Villeneuve Chevrolet. Truck Month has been extended at Villeneuve Chevrolet. Save 85.
Of Elton provides and supplies wholesale fuel products to local farmers and area construction companies. If your business needs diesel, gas, or oil, then Fuselaire Canal is your wholesale supplier. Visit Fuselaire Canal at 704 Main Street in Elton, where public gas pumps are available, or call 337-584-2311. That's
4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, welcome back, and we are getting ready for the kickoff, brought to you by DJ Bell Dirt Service, and Barrera's kick is going to go to the far sideline. Get a little bit of running room as he goes up the middle, but he's going to be chopped down just short of the 30-yard line.
There's Antonio Gray, Mark, the senior, 6 feet, 170 pounds, also wide receiver for the Sterlington Panthers. So now, no matter how much you score on offense, now it's certainly not desperation time, but you got to make something happen now if you're Sterlington. Down 21-0 on the road.
Yeah.
Now it's time to not just get some first downs. You got to put some points on the board.
Well, Sterlington's ball, they'll start around the 28-yard line, and they are in the same formation, 2 wideouts either. You know, it looks like they may have to take a shot at some point in time with that post again. They are in a power I backfield. I mean, there's just a traditional I backfield. Fullback is really tight, and Douglas is really deep. Quarterback Devin Murphy, and he'll ride it to the fullback, and the fullback is going to be stopped about after a gain of about 2.
That time he pushed it up a couple yards. He was only about 8 yards. He'd been 9, 10 yards. That time he was about 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, so it looks like they'll stick to what they do.
And they'll come quick right here at the lineup. They'll be second down. Actually, they gave him a gain just past the 30, so it'll be 2nd and 7 for Sterlington, and they'll look back to the sideline. This time Douglas will creep up about a step, so he is only about 6 yards now. And they'll hand off deep.
Oh, he's going nowhere right there.
And, you know,
wow.
They guess right. Big number 78 is in there.
And you also had Colin Williams, a 6'1", 215-pound
Isaiah Sanders
senior for Kinder. So now again,
Williams, you got
a host of them. Now you've got 3rd down and long again. So
$100 with supplier price.
Understand, we got a lot of football to play, but this thing could get away from you.
Well, when you're that deep, if the defense gets a gap and guesses right, you're going to lose yardage.
That's
'cause
correct.
It's so quick hitting. Their fullback's not lost any yards yet because he's so close to the line of scrimmage. And I mean, you almost wonder when they're going to start making an adjustment on this. A little confusion in the backfield between Devin Murphy and Sam Lowry, the fullback, so they're going to have to call a timeout. That'll give us a chance to talk a little bit about some of these sponsors that we missed. Tonight's game brought to you by Billy Navarre Chevrolet Cadillac Honda in Lake Charles. The broadcast, that's today's game day sponsor is Billy Navarre. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Imperial Health Center for Orthopedics, and those guys do a fine job. They supply the trainers for Kinder High School, along with a lot of other places that they do well. And they want to talk a little bit also about our first quarter sponsor, Green Oak Bookkeeping, and they've got to be pleased that they picked the first quarter to sponsor Kinder football, because the first quarter has been magical so far for Kinder. 2:18 to go in the first quarter, Kenny. 3rd down and 11. Let's go ahead and guess a little bit. Let's see what may happen. Third down and 11, do you power toss it again and hope Douglas can break it?
I think you got to try to hit Gray. Your senior wide receiver, 6 feet, 170 pounds. He was open, the second drive, I should say, on the post pattern. Not a lot, but he had a little gap, and right now I just don't know if he can better run it. And then they tried the trick play a while ago. That didn't work. Now you've got him 2 split to the left here. You've got Gray along with Jalen King.
Well, you've got a different fullback. You got a different fullback in the game. Jeffrey Griffin, yeah, you're right.
Oh, look at the blitz there. Right.
Oh, and it's going to be
just thrown up.
Oh, that could be an interference call,
Yeah, if he turns around, that's a good call. If he turns around, he doesn't get the flag. But that's unfortunate, 3rd down and that long. And I tell you, number 54 broke through for Kinder, Brookhouse, Robert Brookhouse, and he wasn't able to get there. But he did cause a lot of pressure. Murphy had to get rid of the ball and just kind of threw it up. But that's one of those unfortunate calls if you Kinder, because there was no way he was going to complete that pass.
Yeah, that'll give him a first down, and that was you're right, and they needed to throw the ball. You almost had to guess they might be throwing the ball, and that's one of those, if you guess right as a blitzer and you guess right as a quarterback and you kind of back off a little bit and you can see the ball and the man in front of you, then you might possibly have a chance to make that play, or at least knock it down. Then you're going to get the ball back. But as it is, 1st and 10, and you've got Lowry back in the backfield again. Not real sure why they brought Griffin in, unless they might, unless it was to maybe set up a possible swing pass in a little bit. Douglas back to about 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll run option. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he'll gain about 3 before he falls down. He fall forward. They'll give him forward about the 47-yard line. So that gave him 4. He's 2nd down and about 6. 1:54 to go in the first quarter. Then all Kinder, they're up 21-0.
Mark, who's our scoreboard sponsor tonight?
Our scoreboard sponsor is Abear Homes and Bertrand Attorneys at Law. Thank you for being a scoreboard and sponsor. And right now you're ringing it up for the Kinder Yellow Jackets. So they are They are a proud sponsor of the scoreboard for tonight. Dive play inside the fullback, and he'll be close to first down yardage, maybe just short. That's Lowry.
He's going to be just short, I believe.
Be 3rd down and 1, but I really think they've got 2 downs to make this.
Oh, no question, Mark. There's not going to be any punting anymore.
Well, I believe they're going to go back to the fullback right here. I don't see any reason to try to go deep on a toss. 2 wideouts, about a 5-yard cushion for both of them, and they'll go fullback up the middle, and he'll have first down yardage and more. And he'll get out near the 30, about the 30, let's see where they marked that, right around the 35-yard line. I think you're going to start seeing more and more run up the middle because so far it's not broken any long ones, but it's also been positive every time. 1st and 10, Sterlington Panthers, as they are marching. This quarterback keeps it. It's going to be a pitch, and they've got him played, but the speed is going to get him around the corner, and he's got running room. He's going to cut back inside. He's going to hit and be knocked down around the 2-yard line. So it'll be 1st and goal, Sterlington.
Yeah, it wasn't a fluid play, but he had that outside. Mark, you're right. Not a real smooth play, but he caught the ball and was able to get around that outside and had some help late. But
good block by the wide receiver out there, too.
I don't know if they'll get a play off here.
Well, the clock should be starting as soon as those chains get, and they've got it started now, and I'm not sure if they'll get one or not.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to just let this clock run. And
well, that will do it for the first quarter of action. So good first quarter for Kinder. They lead this one 21-0. Sterlington is knocking on the door. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment.
Let them help you get back to what you do best, running your business. Established in 2008, Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years' experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office manager. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726. Let them help you get back to what you do best, running yours in business. Kingerbrook Ag Company in Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden, to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kingerbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kingerbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas.
I want to thank the first quarter sponsor, Green Oak Bookkeeping. Let us help you get back to what you do best, running your business. They were fine first quarter sponsor. Move on to the second quarter sponsor, Fusilier Canal Incorporated. Sterlington, 1st and goal from the 2. They'll go fullback handoff, and he'll be stopped short.
Well, what a nice play diving in there. Mark, how you could see it just so clearly
Sanders,
from here.
yeah, Isaiah Sanders.
And Ryder, though. Ryder came in there, didn't go for the tackle, went for the strip. He put his right hand on the ball, was unable to strip it, but a nice attempt.
Yeah, Bryce Baker-Hellman come also. He'll have to take a play off, and
Jeremy Celestine
will come in. Yeah, it's going to be a loss of about a yard or so. So the ball back out to around the 3-yard line. A little different formation here. A little
wing T.
Almost. You get a little
wishbone.
Yeah, a little wishbone action, and they'll go power drive to the left, and that's going to be touchdown easy. He'll walk in. Something new right there. So Sterlington gets on the board. That's Douglas. Even though they ran him to the side, they still gave the ball to Douglas, and he'll score from 3 yards out. And that was a nice answer. And I tell you, though,
a huge penalty. Huge penalty on the third down and 11.
Yeah.
And had the pass interference call. Otherwise, Kinder gets the ball back. So that's one play you kind of want to mark.
That's right. And we'll see who the kicker is. Earlier, the number 22 was the kickoff, Brooks Rushworth. But
this looks like number 39. Ashton Hagan.
Hagan is a
left-footed
senior left
kicker.
footer, yeah. And he'll get it, and he kind of pulls it left, and it's going to be no good left. And so.
Well, you know, when you see those missed extra points and all that, kind of reminds me of the Johnny Buck days. Never did kick one. You know, went for 2 after every touchdown. Never kicked an extra point.
Well, that's going to run our scoreboard sponsored by Hebert Holmes, Bertrand Attorneys at Law. Score to 21-6 Kinder, 11:35 to go, second quarter. Want to thank Imperial Health and Billy Navarre Chevrolet for bringing all the action, as well as all our sponsors, replay sponsors, Kingerbrook, Western Wear, and Ag Equipment. And you're listening to all this on KLOC TV, and this is a semifinal game, Kenny, and so far it's been a really enjoyable experience. 21-6.
A lot of action.
And we've got most of the second quarter and all the second half still to come. So this thing is far from over. The best news for Kinder fans is that so far Sterlington hasn't proved that it can stop Kinder at all.
I was just fixing to say, Mark, that now Sterlington has, you know, they got a break on the pass interference call, so now they've got to prove that they can stop Kinder, which they have been unable to do thus far.
And Kinder has had good field position all night, and they'll get it again because this thing will bounce out of bounds. And they kind of try to switch things over and kick it, and that'll go out to the 35-yard line. So good field position. And really, I mean, Sterlington, the way Kinder's run the ball back, Sterlington's got to be saying, well, that's not bad, 35-yard line, because we've given it across midfield.
I was going to say, they played almost in their end of the field all night long.
Yeah. 1st and 10 for Kinder. Ball on the near hash mark. Wells Cooley is your quarterback. Been hampered by that hip injury, and
you can tell he's kind of got a little hitch in his giddy up.
Absolutely.
You know,
he's an extremely fast athlete, and that's hampered him. Ball to the middle of Johnson, and he's hit hard, but he'll fall forward for a gain of about 2.
Oh, guys, Cooley took a pretty good shot in the backfield as well.
Excuse me.
A little rejuvenation by Sterlington. They're on the scoreboard now. They feel like they've got a chance. They were down last week to Vinton, or they were close to Vinton anyway, before they accelerated and put that thing away. So this could be a big series, not necessarily for score for Kinder, but if they can put some first downs together. Johnson will get it up the middle, and he'll fall forward across the 40. And looks like this series so far they've got a little answer for Johnson.
Yeah. Now you've got a pretty big play here for the Sterlington defense, I think, than the Kinder offense. You've got 3rd down and that's a long 4, Mark. So, you'd like to, now that you've scored, it's all about answering. So now you'd like to see Kinder go 3 and out if you're Sterlington and get the ball right back. So,
well, yeah, if you're Sterlington, you can't win the football game by matching scores from now on because you were 3 behind. Now you're 2 behind. So you've got to do a better job. We'll see how Kinder plays this one. Will they go speed sweep? Will they go option? Will they go quarterback keeper? And they're going to go Johnson, and he'll be
a little short.
Well, I don't know.
We'll see how he spots. If he gets a left foot,
he had to get right on the line because remember the ball was spotted on the 35.
Right, he's got it. Yeah,
you're right, Mark. That will be just enough. All he's got to do is touch the line, and that's what he's doing.
He's already signaled first down. The Sterlington coach is well, wait a minute. Yeah, he's already signaled first down. The Sterlington coach is questioning it.
Oh, it's touching the line.
It's touching the line. It's a first down. You're right. So the referee is motioning him to go down. So he got just enough.
Well, actually, and I thought where the guy.
I thought he was across the 30.
I thought where he spotted the ball was not where the near judge was actually marking the ball. So either way, it's a first. All he had to do was touch the line because that's where the ball was when it started the play. So first down for Kinder.
I mean, they've got 8 in the box now, so they're really challenging the run.
And Johnson will fall, and they'll actually give him a gain of about 2. So, yeah, they're starting to really.
Well, they're crowding the line. You've got 8 in the box now, and Kinder's got 7 to block.
Yeah.
Well, 8, and you've got your quarterback. So, they're kind of daring them to pass now. Because they were playing 2 safeties on the first drive of the ball game. And now you'll see they've got 4 down linemen and pretty much 4 linebackers now, Mark. Maybe 3 linebackers and a cornerback.
Ball right in the middle of the field, 2nd down and 8. Motion man. And Cooley's going to keep it, and he's got a little running room. You could see.
Yeah, he just couldn't accelerate.
Yeah, because he was open right there in the normal circumstances. He's tossing the ball to the referee in the end zone right there. But that's not going to That's not going to stop the good gain and a well-executed play. They'll need about
2.5,
2.5, 3 yards right there. And I believe that Kinder can feel good about giving the ball back to Johnson in this case right here. 4 down linemen, but you said you're covering with 3 linebackers and a strong safety end. You got 1 free safety. And they'll go Johnson, and he'll have first down yardage. He almost breaks it across the 40. And he is going to have first down yardage, and they spun out on that and did a reverse handoff, and that really was what was able, because everybody slanted left from the defensive line, and he was able to pop it through the left side for a first down.
Keep an eye on Abear out there, because they didn't even pay him any attention that time. They had 2 receivers, and cornerback is not even really going out there. It's kind of creeping in. You'll see number 1.
Well, you got Mayfield and Abear at the top of your screen. They got single coverage on both of them, and we'll see what they run out of this. And they'll go handoff. It's going to be fumbled, but I think Cooley falls back on top of it.
Right back on it, guys.
He's right at the 40-yard line. It's going to be a loss of about a yard or so. But, the thing about it now is you're right. They're crashing hard.
Yeah.
And we'll see if Kinder decides to take a shot. Clock is
because
running.
they are.
Yeah.
You're right, Mark. They're really crowding the line now, daring them to pass.
About 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. The second quarter brought to you by Fusilier Canal Incorporated. And the fine folks over there, wholesale fuels available to farmers and construction companies. And it's going to be speed sweep. Not much room out here, but he's got a few. Oh, and he runs over.
Wow.
Well, he was getting a little block.
That's Burns.
Yeah, he was getting a little block. Jared Wright was out there giving a little block, and so when Burns came over to the side, he was able to pop the defender. There was just not enough room when you went to the short side of the field on a speed sweep. It's hard to make a turn, but that tells me right there, Kenny, that this may possibly be 4-down territory. Because you're at the 30.
Oh, I definitely think it's 4-down territory.
34-yard line. You got 3rd and 5,
right, barring a huge loss.
But now you've got the ball on the near. And the near hash. Now you've got wide to the right, or to the top of your screen rather, the right of the line. And they got him to jump, and they've got him. That's going to be a jump. Hard count by Kinder, and that'll be first. Should be first down yardage. It looks to be.
It looks like it's going to be really close. Yeah, Mark, I think you're right. Really close.
Well, there's no question about it because Sterlington knew, and they're backing up already. Ball at the 29-yard line, and it looks like are they going to have to measure this? No, they're going to call it third. They're going to call it 3rd and short.
Yeah.
I just don't know how you can get that short
without a measurement.
Without a measurement.
Yeah.
Well, this is where ball handling becomes really important if you choose to hand it to your fullback. And Cooley will keep it, and he'll fall forward. He'll have first down yardage. So that'll be first down yardage as he crosses the 29-yard line, ball touching the 28. So first down and 10, Kinder Yellow Jackets, and they are marching down the field to answer Sterlington's touchdown. They lead this one 21-6, Kinder does, and looking to get a 3-touchdown margin once again. Cooley is your quarterback. Johnson in the backfield, Taylor Johnson, the sophomore. And Johnson's going to get it over the left side. He's got his feet still moving forward, and he's still going, and he crosses the 20 to the 19-yard line. What a great run by Taylor Johnson.
Just a sophomore, Mark. I mean, just keeps churning those legs away. Beautiful gain on first down, and again, just a methodical drive down the field, keeping that Sterlington defense on the field and keeping your defense off.
Yeah, that's just huge because a lot of these guys play both ways.
Right, and you're eating the clock up. I mean, everything's right about
and I
this
think
drive.
Sterlington's starting to get gas, so they'll call a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. You're watching high school football game of the week on KLOC TV. We'll be right back after this.
Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, attorneys at law in Kinder, Louisiana. Hebert, Ohms, and Bertrand, pursuing legal excellence throughout Southwest Louisiana for 45 years. Visit them on the internet at hhblaw.com. That's hhblaw.com. That's Fuselaire Canal Incorporated for your wholesale fuel needs. Fuselaire Canal Incorporated of Elton provides and supplies wholesale fuel products to local farmers and area construction companies. If your business needs diesel, gas, or oil, then Fuselaire Canal is your wholesale supplier. Visit Fuselaire Canal at 704 Main Street in Elton, where public gas pumps are available, or call 337-584-2311. That's Fuselaire Canal Incorporated for your wholesale fuel needs.
Well, welcome back to KLC's High School Football Game of the Week. Imperial Health Center for Orthopedics bringing the action to you, and second down and short.
I think they think calling a fumble.
Oh,
it is.
Will call a fumble
on the play. Wow. Huge play by the defense of Sterlington, because, I mean, Kinder just on the march.
Well, that's a big play right there, guys, with 6:38 to go in the first half, 21-6. They're marching down to get their 3-touchdown lead back. And
you know, Mark, we always talk about this, even though we're only halfway through the second quarter. Sterlington will get the ball to start the third quarter.
Yeah, with the way they waste, eat up clock, this could be a big drive for the Kinder defense right here to keep the margin. Handoff's going to go to the fullback, and he'll gain about 3, and they're trying to strip him, but he'll cross the 20-yard line, and he'll get to about the 22, so gain of about 3 for Lowry as he gets – Lowry will have to come off, got the helmet off. He'll have to come – second down and 7 for Sterlington. The Panthers, as they trail this on 21-6. This will go to Douglas.
Oh,
and
what a
nice
play.
tackle, and that's going to be Ryder again.
Ryder, man, he knifed through there. 'Cause I tell you what, there was a hole, Mark. He jumps over that tackle. There was a hole on that right side, so Ryder just knifed through exactly like he did on the first drive of the night for Sterlington.
Yeah, ball on the 23, so no gain. He actually hit him about 3 yards deep, but he sailed forward.
So another big play here. Look for Sterlington. I look for him to throw the ball here, Mark, after they do the pass interference call, if they can get a one-on-one matchup.
Well, we'll see how the corners of Kinder play. They're a little bit more.
It's like we're going to have a little help over the top.
Well, not on the backside. Yeah, that's where they went last time, but he'll have to go left, and he'll roll left, and he's going to have some pressure. He won't.
Wide.
And he drops it. He drops it, yeah.
Yeah,
he had a man as a tight end coming across the field, number 80.
And Burns was on the coverage.
Yeah, had pressure from Arsenault as well.
Yeah, Arsenault had some pressure on him, and you had number 80 there.
Yeah, Ross Lambert, 6'2", 195 tight end. He was open across the middle. Yeah. So good stop by Kinder. They've got 5:27 to go in the second quarter. They'll have good field position after this punt,
and
so they'll have time to get this thing back down the field.
And a nice stop after the turnover right there. He didn't turn into.
Yeah,
Mayfield's got a punt return for a touchdown tonight, so
we'll see how Kinder plays this. If they play this very, very careful, no rushing, no roughing the kickers, and make sure, because they're going to get a great field position. No mistakes right here, no holes,
He's about roughing. 40 yards off the ball,
and it's going to be a decent punt, but it's going to be caught around the 43, and he'll really basically go nowhere.
Nice coverage. Yeah. But still got good field position. That was nice coverage that time by Sterlington.
Yeah.
Really stayed in their lanes coming down the field. But, again, Kinder with good field position and obviously plenty of time for this ball control offense, as Kinder has, I believe, all 3 timeouts.
Well, yeah, Kinder didn't really set anything up that time, playing very conservative. That was an issue where you catch it, you go forward. You go forward.
Safe,
go forward 4 or 5 yards and take a dive right there. You get it out the 46, 47-yard line. Right. But as it is, this could be this is an important drive for Kinder. I mean, they've got a 21-6 lead, but you'd really love to see them go down the field and get a score, knowing you're going to give up the ball and start the second half. Hand off to Johnson, and he's going to get good yardage. And he bounced it around. Well, they're going to mark him back a yard. So actually, I thought he had a gain of about 5.
I did too.
And then he looks like it's going to be a gain of about 3. So second down and 7.
Well, see if Kinder keeps this thing on the ground. We've yet to see a pass tonight.
We have yet to see a pass. They've had good success with the run. They really haven't been stopped.
Right.
The last series they had, the last possession they had was the closest because it was a lot tougher. They're now out of their two flanker set. Oh, they're going to call a there's the first pass and he's open, but they're going to well, they're going to call a penalty. They're going to if there's going to be a flag, so it's going to be offsetting, late hit. And what you have over here is you have the flanker on the other side. I'm not sure who it was, leaning forward. At the snap. He was leaning. He didn't cross the line of scrimmage, but he was moving.
Leaning over the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, he was moving.
Like
so
that's illegal motion.
Yeah, that's what they called there. Then you had a hit over here. So they'll offset. You'll play that down again. Nice arm by Wells Cooley.
It really was. He had plenty of time. He zeroed in and a nice strike there. So, and this is a. I don't know if they'll enforce both these penalties here because this is a major foul. We'll see.
We'll see if that one's after the play. We'll see what they do. Yeah, they have that one, and the personal foul over here. Yes.
Nope.
Offset.
So we're going to play third down again, second down.
Yeah, I've never got that. You get how does a 15-yarder and a 5-yarder offset?
Well, and I've seen it before. I'm not sure how that rule works because, I've seen them sometimes mark both penalties off. And I'm not sure. But anyhow, that's going to be a go back to second downs. But
well, I think we lost about a half yard on
that's
that
what
mark.
I'm thinking so too.
No,
we're still a little behind.
Come on.
Yeah, okay. Anyhow, we'll go to second down and about 7, long 7, short 8, whatever you want to call it. But a nice strike there. It was open. So now you kind of give Sterlington something to think about, after you completed the pass.
Well, out of their traditional two flanker set, going to go 3, one flanker to the top and 2 wide outs to that side. They'll go Johnson back up the middle. Oh, no, it's going to be Cooley. And he'll be stopped after a gain of about 2 as well. So that's going to bring up second down and a third down and 5 right here. We're just around 4 minutes. Maybe by the time this ball snapped, we'll be under 4 minutes. And we should have this is going to be third down and a long 4, short 5. They've got to get inside of Sterlington territory for about the 49-yard line.
And Sterlington only has 1 timeout left. Uh-oh.
And that's going to make him go 5 more. Boy, if he'd have sold it and just kept going.
Just stop. Yeah.
I think the play was going to him. Cooley would have had to keep it.
I don't know. It looked like he was sprinting out to block. Looked like it might have been a sprint out left pass.
Well, now you got third down and 9.
Yeah, third down and 9. So you unless you.
Best thing about that is you started the play clock over and the clock's running again. So see what Kinder chooses to do here, Mark. They want to play it safe and play field position football, or they want to put this thing in the air. We've seen them only put it in there one time. We had offsetting penalties, but the pass was complete.
Play clock's under 3, guys. Let's see if they get it off.
Yeah, he ain't gonna. Are you going to call timeout? Yeah.
They'll call timeout. Well, it's the first time they've been third and long all night. So we'll take a break as well. You're watching KLC High School Football Game of the Week from Kinder, Louisiana, and we'll be back right after this.
14 area high schools. Center for Orthopedics doctors are with these athletes for every step, every catch, every amazing play. We're the sports medicine team behind these teams. You can make the switch too. Center for Orthopedics. The desire to excel is a driving force. The competition is tough. You're tougher. Exceptional athletes work hard so they can play hard. As the team physicians for McNeese Athletics and 14 area high schools, Center for Orthopedics doctors are with these athletes for every step, every catch, every amazing play. We're the sports medicine team behind these teams. You can make the switch too. Center for Orthopedics.
Go.
Welcome back, and we are in Kinder, Louisiana, state semifinal game, Class 2A, Kinder Yellow Jackets, Sterlington Panthers. Kinder on top 21-6. Third down and 9. This second quarter brought to you by Fusilier Canal Incorporated, and the whole broadcast brought to you by Imperial Health Center for Orthopedics. Third down and 9. Wells Cooley got.
And you got Mayfield out here to the left with one-on-one coverage, Mark.
And we'll see. A straight drop back pass. And Cooley's going to step up, and he's got running room. And he's going to go down. And he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Be close.
Yeah, if he would have been a little more where he could have dove straight forward and he'd had the first down. And
like his hip kind of just gave out on him there, Mark, a little bit, and he went down, but he's right on there.
Oh, they gave him a good spot.
Yeah,
he's across it, and I'm not sure they might not even think about going for this thing.
Yeah, I thought his knee hit well before the 50. But, I think they're going to go for this. Obviously, 4th down in the yard, you don't want to give this ball up and look for the fullback, or try to draw him off.
Maybe a quick quarterback sneak. Maybe they go something quick, 2:30 to go. Problem with that is if you don't make it, you give a short field, only 2 minutes. But I think this is a good aggressive call. I think Cooley goes straight ahead on this.
Hard count, and they're going to call timeout over there. There's a flag?
I thought I saw the offensive end leaning forward.
Yep.
On the right side, Mark Kenton. I thought it might have been illegal procedure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Offsides, okay. I'm not sure.
Well, that takes all the guesswork out of it. Now you'll have to punt.
No question.
2:22 to go in the first half. Kinder on top, 21-6. All 21 points for Kinder came on their first 3 possessions. Last possession, driving for a score and a fumble down inside the red zone, and now first punt of the night for Barrera.
Well, and that's big right there. I mean, you had 4th down and,
Yeah,
not quite a yard. I mean,
you had inches. I think you're going to measure that in inches.
Yeah, you felt pretty good about getting that.
Yeah, it looked like they were going hard count. Good snap and a good high punt. He's going to be angled away, so this is going to be a great punt, and this is going to go out of bounds inside the 10. What a great job by Barrera, and this is going to be down around the 9-yard line. So he's having a great night. That young man's having a great night, Raul Barrera,
About
ninth grader,
46 yards, guy.
46 yards on the punt. He's
inside the 10.
He's had a touchback tonight on the kickoff. He's had 3 extra points, and he's got his first punt of the night. Pin Sterlington down inside the 10. 2:12 to go in the second quarter. This Class 2A state semifinal game. State championship, Superdome, New Orleans, Louisiana on the line. Now we'll see right here, Kenny, if Sterlington decides to air it out a little bit. Devin Murphy is your quarterback.
I think we're going to look at the full, get a dive.
It's going to be a reverse. And
he breaks a tackle.
Well, he does break a tackle, but he didn't really fool anybody over there.
No, you're right.
Arsenault was on the outside. He almost made the play. He cut it back in. So a very short game. Pretty conservative play.
Yeah.
For Sterlington.
You've only got 1 timeout. It'll be hard to drive the length of the field here. So, Kenner, you just don't want to have anything get outside.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how aggressive they are. Gain of about 4 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 6. Now they go trips right. They actually got 5 wideouts, so this is going to be empty backfield now. Quarterback's the only one there, and they'll go get it. They're going to run.
Oh, play is called dead. It's blown dead. So.
I don't think they had enough on the line of scrimmage.
Looked like they were going to run a little bubble screen.
Yeah, I believe you're right. They put trips right. We're going to run a bubble screen left and trying to get everything overloaded.
Guys, let's talk about that sale tonight at our replay sponsor.
Well, I heard you had a lot of credit over there at Kingerbrook Western Wear and Ag Equipment. But, you're going to get it all for 75% off, 15 to 75% off, maximum discounts on all in-store items tonight only. Cowboy Christmas sale from 3 p.m. to midnight. So they'll be open after the game. And there's your quarterback, and he's going to be stopped.
Well, now, Mark, what do you do here if you can? Or do you call a timeout? You got 2 of them left.
Well, I think you do. I think you call one.
And they're not up to this point. You've got 2 of them left. You've got 3rd down and about 6, long 6, short 7 to go.
Well, Sterlington's helping you, too, because they're not going back and huddling. They're kind of coming up to the line fairly quickly. So if they don't make this, you call a timeout quickly. And then you can make a decision. Do we go try to block it and not worry about the roughing? And they're going to go.
What a catch. We got a flag down.
Oh, yeah, but he's got 1 guy to beat, and he won't wait on his blocker.
Oh.
But a good move,
what a
and
move.
He's still on his feet.
I'll see what these flags are.
2 flags down.
We got a flag on the coach.
I thought I saw a pick play, but I'm not sure if that's going to hold up.
Or if they're going to call a hold.
Oh, they're going to call the hold. So it depends on what you look at, and we'll see if we can get some reaction from the players out there.
Again, Mayfield.
Well, and they are going to call it against Sterlington, and Kinder's going to have the ball. They've got 30 seconds to go, and the ball is near.
And you got 2 timeouts.
Yeah, it was
what nice hands on by Mayfield. I mean, talk about a tip drill. Now that was a beautiful job by him.
Well, let's see where they mark this thing. I'm looking to see now. I see
the 13.
All right, 13-yard line. So they've got 30 seconds. So they've got plenty of time. They got 2 timeouts still, if I'm not mistaken, right?
The penalty was illegal man downfield.
Okay, had a legal man downfield, and we've got 13 at the 13-yard line. So you got plenty of time. 30 seconds, 2 timeouts. You can still run the ball.
Well, let's see if they got to try to strike quickly. And they run the out. Oh, and well defended.
Yeah.
Well defended that time.
Now you call it. That just took a long time to develop, Mark. You didn't have anybody out there to block, and it was.
Pass was a little high.
Yeah, Mayfield didn't have a chance.
Well, the pass was a little high. The defenders. Normally, when that works, Kenny, is when you have one defender in press coverage and one defender deeper.
Right.
And that way, all he's got to do is beat the deep guy. Your teammate goes and blocks the short guy,
right?
And then you just have the deep guy, but you got some room to work.
Some room to work.
When they're both in press coverage, or both close to the line of scrimmage, you have no time for that to work. So we'll see if they go. I really believe they may try one quick one to the end zone, run it on 3rd down to the middle of the field, maybe call a timeout, and that way set up for a field goal attempt.
Yeah, a field goal would be big. Takes you to a 3-score lead again. If you can get a field goal, they miss the extra point.
Well, they actually gave him a gain of about almost 3 on that play, believe it or not. I actually thought they had got him at the line of scrimmage.
I did too.
So the ball is almost near the 10-yard line. So, if you could hit something quick on the out, 23 seconds to go, you got plenty of time.
And you've still got another timeout left if you're Kinder. Well, let's see if they try to.
Well, they're back in their power.
Watch Mayfield on a little slant pattern maybe here. Oh, he's getting pressure.
And incomplete. And the ball intended looked like for Cheney over there.
Cheney, yeah.
Cheney over there. We got 18 seconds to go. 3rd down and 7. Single coverage over here on the left, and we know that Mayfield's got good hands.
Yeah, I was looking for maybe some type of little quick slant.
Well, I
skinny
thought
post, something
I thought
like
maybe,
that.
Well, actually, I thought maybe a double move, a little quick slant, and then back to the corner because you do have a little help to the inside.
Well, and you're right, Mark. Get him one-on-one out there in the corner. Throw a safe pass.
Safe pass, and he can catch it. Nobody can catch it. Anything in the middle, it can always be tipped up, and somebody can pick it up. Play clock at about 5. They're going to have to rush
hash,
this
Mark. Yeah. You don't want to use this timeout.
And they're going to roll left.
Uh-oh.
And they'll throw back to the back corner and almost. That was intended for Arsenault.
Yeah, Arsenault just jumped up and now I think you're on the right hash, Mark.
Well, Cooley couldn't get quite enough on it. I really thought there's still 10 seconds to go.
Now
after the gain of
down.
after the gain of 3 on 1st down, they kind of limited in what they could do because they had to use the timeout there.
Now you got a freshman kicker.
He's got plenty of leg. He's had a good night. This one's going to be marked.
That's a tough kick from that right hash, Mark.
Where's that one going to be marked at? Right around the 20?
It's about the 18.
So it'll be about a 28-yarder. So this is he doesn't have to kick it any harder than an extra point. Looking for a good snap and a good hold. He wins a little bit behind him. A little high snap, but he's got plenty of leg, and it hits the upright, and it comes off. So it's no good.
Wow, tough break for the young freshman. So Kinder unable to capitalize. So we've had a couple turnovers, Mark, and neither team been able to capitalize on the turnovers.
Well, and there'll be 5 seconds to go. So look for Sterlington to go ahead and take a knee on this, and put a cap on this first half. But I want to talk real quickly about the people tonight bringing us all this. I mean, you've got our second quarter sponsor, Fusilier Canal Incorporated. Our replay sponsors, Kingerbrook Western Wear and Ag Equipment. That's where Kenton and all the guys are heading tonight, 15 to 75% off. Tonight only Christmas Cowboys sale, 3 p.m. to midnight. And kickoff sponsor, DJ Bell Dirt Service Incorporated. And that is going to do it for the first half action. KLC High School Football Game of the Week. At halftime, Kinder Yellow Jackets 21, Sterlington Panthers 6. We'll be back with all the second half action right after this.
Board is brought to you by Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, attorneys at law in Kinder, Louisiana. Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, pursuing legal excellence throughout Southwest Louisiana for 45 years. Visit them on the internet at hhblaw.com. That's hhblaw.com. Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, attorneys at law in Kinder, Louisiana. Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, pursuing legal excellence throughout Southwest Louisiana for 45 years. Visit them on the internet at hhblaw.com. That's hhblaw.com. Business. Established in 2008, Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years' experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office manager. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726. Let them help you get back to what you do best, running your business. Kingerbrook is celebrating 17 years in business. Kingerbrook Ag Company in Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden, to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kingerbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kingerbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kingerbrook is celebrating 17 years in business. Kingerbrook Ag Company in Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden, to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kingerbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kingerbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kingerbrook is celebrating 17 years in business. Kingerbrook Ag Company in Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden, to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kingerbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kingerbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas.
Replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing, and DVD authoring. Call 474-3300 with your video needs. KLOC TV and Media, your one-stop marketing solution. KLOC TV and Media provides video services, including transfers, CD and DVD replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing, and DVD authoring. Call 474-3300 with your video needs. KLOC TV and Media, your one-stop marketing solution. KLOC TV.
On all new Silverado crew cabs. Own a new Tahoe, J.D. Power's highest quality large SUV for only $41,135. Pages 26.8 on a new Chevy Traverse. And car buyers, own a new Chevy Malibu for only $18,760. And if you get your paycheck from any public or private school or university, you'll get supplier pricing on most every new Chevy. Save now, as Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet. Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet. Save $8,500 with supplier pricing on all new Silverado crew cabs. Own a new Tahoe, J.D. Power's highest quality large SUV for only $41,135. Pages 26-8 on a new Chevy Traverse. And car buyers, own a new Chevy Malibu for only $18,760. And if you get your paycheck from any public or private school or university, you'll get supplier pricing on most every new Chevy. Save now, as Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet. Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet. Save $8,500 with
DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated, located in Kinder, Louisiana at 305 Uncle Camp Road, can handle all your land clearing needs. DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated sells dirt, limestone, sand, and ash to get your job done. DJ Bell prepares house patch, driveways, and also installs farm irrigation systems. Give DJ Dirt a call at 337-738-2882 and give your dirty work to DJ Bell. DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated, located in Kinder, Louisiana at 305 Uncle Camp Road, can handle all your land clearing needs. DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated sells dirt, limestone, sand, and ash to get your job done. DJ Bell prepares house patch, driveways, and also 17 years in business. Kendra Brook Ag Company.
We took advantage of what he allowed us. Yep. His kids were going to do that. He left nobody in the middle. I just answered the fullback.
2008. Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office manager. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726. Let them help you get back to what you do best, running your business. Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, attorneys at law in Kinder, Louisiana. Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, pursuing legal excellence throughout Southwest Louisiana for 45 years. Visit them on the internet at hhblaw.com. That's hhblaw.com. DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated, located in Kinder, Louisiana at 305 Uncle Camp Road, can handle all your land clearing needs. DJ Bell Dirt Incorporated sells dirt, limestone, sand, and ash to get your job done. DJ Bell prepares house patch, driveways, and also installs farm irrigation systems. Give DJ Dirt a call at 337-738-2882 and give your dirty work to DJ Bell.
TV and Media provides video services, including transfers, CD and DVD replication or duplication, CD and DVD printing and packaging, custom editing, and DVD authoring. Call 474-3300 with your video needs. KLOC TV and Media, your one-stop marketing solution.
Tonight's scoreboard is brought to you by Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, attorneys at law in Kinder, Louisiana. Hebert, Holmes, and Bertrand, pursuing legal excellence throughout Southwest Louisiana for 45 years. Visit them on the internet at hhblaw.com. That's hhblaw.com. Established in 2008, Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office manager. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726. Let them help you get back to what you do best, running your business. Established in 2008, Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years' experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office manager. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726. Let them help you get back to what you do best, running your business. Established in 2008, Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years' experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office manager. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726. Let them help you get back to what you do best, running your business. Established in 2008, Green Oak Bookkeeping Services specializes in small business and the various needs of their individual businesses. Kara Scoggin has 20 years' experience as a full-charge bookkeeper and an executive office. 10 of those years has dealt specifically with the construction industry. Give Green Oak Bookkeeping a call at 337-884-4726. Let them company and Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kingerbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kingerbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kingerbrook is celebrating 17 years in business. Kingerbrook Ag Company and Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden to boots and jeans.
I know they're trying to, well, it's only.
Fusilier Canal Incorporated of Elton provides and supplies wholesale fuel products to local farmers and area construction companies. If your business needs diesel, gas, or oil, then Fusilier Canal is your wholesale supplier. Visit Fusilier Canal at 704 Main Street in Elton, where public gas pumps are available, or call 337-584-2300.
So now they put 3 minutes on it.
Desire to excel is a driving force. The competition is tough. You're tougher. Exceptional athletes work hard so they can play hard. As the team physicians for McNeese Athletics and 14 area high schools, Center for Orthopedics doctors are with these athletes for every step, every catch, every amazing play. We're the sports medicine team behind these teams. You can make the switch too. Center for Orthopedics. The design.
At Bentley's Auto Collision and Storage, you'll find highly skilled and certified technicians that will take care of all your under-the-hood problems. And Bentley's honors
Kitchen and Grocery has been making
We worded that wrong. Dale Johnson was no match for the Springfield defenders as he scores the first of his 4 touchdowns. Well, that's not worded right. Apparently they were no match for him.
Yeah.
They're running commercials up to Wazoo over there.
Hey, Kent, can you hear us?
Yeah, we're on the air, guys.
Okay.
Welcome back to KLC High School's football game of the week. We're at John Buck Stadium here in Kinder, Louisiana, and it is a nice December night for football, especially the state semifinals that we're going. We're halfway through, seeing who's going to go to the Dome. Will Kinder repeat and keep their magical season alive? They are up 21-6 over the Sterlington Panthers. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Imperial Health Center for Orthopedics, Billy Navarre Chevrolet, Bear Homes, Bertrand's, attorneys at law. Kickoff sponsor is DJ Bell Dirt Service. Replay sponsor, Kinja Brook Western Wear and Ag Equipment. Our first quarter was brought to you by Green Oak Bookkeeping, and they were a fine sponsor that first quarter, 21 points for Kinder. And then second quarter was brought to you by Fusilier Canal Incorporated. Second half is going to be brought to you by Keys Appliance Services and Johnson Family Services. We are looking here for all your appliance needs. We are servicing all major brand appliances. Just call them at 337-738-2545, and we'll ride on out.
Mark, just to share a quick score, Manny is up on Northeast 15-6.
Wow.
And the winner of this game will play the winner of that game for the state championship.
Well, I really think Manny would like nothing better than another shot. But sometimes sometimes you don't mind if your nemesis gets beat also. So both teams got enough to worry about not worrying about who their opponent's going to be. They've got their hands full. This is a big series, I really believe, because Kinder has never. 0-0, then 7-0, then 14-0, then 21-0. Now it's 21-6.
And they had a chance to go in even more right before the half. So they've controlled the entire game. You're right, Mark. But right now, if Sterlington gets his second half kickoff and does something with it and turns it into points, now you've got a ball game.
Well, exactly right. Sterlington has scored the last 6 points. So Barrera's kick will come down around the 20-yard line and picking his way in a nice little run back before he's hit hard around the 35-yard line, but a good run back. So decent field position for Sterlington tonight. Best field position they've had on the night. And they'll take over, and we'll see what kind of change they made. They started running the ball fairly well. They were getting lots of good yardage with their fullback, which was Lowry. He was able to get positive yardage every time. Douglas has done a good job, but he's also been hit hard deep in the backfield with that deep drop. Power formation, double tight ends. You got a flanker to you got to split into your your flanker back over to the left. You got a tight fullback. You got a deep tailback, and they'll start with the option play. The pitch is going to go outside, and Douglas is going to gain about 3 on the play. Maybe they'll mark him down around the 38. So it'll be second down and 7. They come out. Option. They have not run a lot of different plays.
They really haven't.
You've run the option, quarterback keeper on the option. You've run the dive play. You've run the counter bootleg pass that they got the penalty on. But other than that, they haven't.
And the turnover.
And the turnover, yeah.
They've thrown it twice. They've got a penalty, pass interference, and then the interception.
Well, not a passing formation, and we'll see. They run it to the fullback, and he's got first down yardage as he gets across the 45.
That's Sam Lowry.
That's Lowry. Yeah, he's a good sized guy. I think I read that he was listed at about 210 on about a 5'7" frame. So that's pretty solid. And that actually he's been more effective. Douglas had the big run and he had the touchdown run, but as far as positive yards, Lowry now they've changed. And the only time they've changed fullbacks this game, they threw the ball out of this formation.
Another quick hitter.
And that's going to be big yardage. A gain of about 7.
It's number 16, Kerry Burks on the carry that time, Mark.
They'll gain about 7 as they're running they're running a lot of it to the right. It's going that direction. Second down and 7 for Sterlington.
Yeah, just pounding it at him now.
See if they stay with the fullback dive or if they try to do something different. And they'll run option this time. Quarterback keeps it. There's the pitch, and there's a good job of pulling it down. Arsenault.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Guys, up here on the top of the box, the wind has really picked up second half.
Yeah, you can look at those flags.
Coming out of the south.
Out of the south,
this
strong.
This is the east-west field, so it's a crosswind.
Third down and 3, and good job by DC Arsenault on that play to stop possible first down yard. Let's see if they go back to the fullback again here. That's where they've been gaining positive yards up the middle, and will go back to the fullback. Quarterback will keep it. He'll pitch again, and this is going to be a bad pitch. And a great job of covering the football by Douglas because he had a man right on top of him.
That was Griffin coming up with that. That was a nice job. Is that 8 or 9?
That was Bryce Baker. That was
10 Baker, yeah.
Chasing him.
Yeah, Baker chased him, so that'll bring up 4th down. So Kinder comes up with a big stop there, Mark. And you go back to that second down play. It looked like he had maybe some room on that option toss. And
well, I'll tell you what, that was a good play by Douglas because normally when the ball's bouncing, you have somebody hitting you at the same time, driving you back toward the ball. It usually comes off your chest. So that was a big play for Douglas. I mean, a great play for him.
Baker did a good job of trying to shove him past the ball when he got there. Good heads-up play by that kid to try to get him past.
Last time we were in this position was big run back, slow snap, little pressure, nice punt.
That's
same
way
thing.
over
Well, and this will, and it's going to go sideways and then come back a little bit. It's going to be at the 14-yard line.
Nice punt.
A good punt, and they are punting with the wind. Now, if you can hold your own right here in the third quarter, then have the win the fourth quarter, then that's going to be a big advantage. You can see the streamers on the top of the goalpost. They are sticking straight out. 8:40 to go in the third quarter. We already had 2 scores by the by Kinder at this point in the first half. They'll take over right here, and this is important for them to drive the ball. You know, they've got to get it to kind of flip some of this field position because you'll be punting into the wind if you don't gain any yards, or even if you do gain yards. But you really need to get it off of your goal, outside the shadows. And Johnson will go right outside. He'll gain a couple outside the 15 to about the 16. The last couple series, Sterlington has done a better job on Johnson.
They have.
He's still running hard. He's still gaining positive yards, but not the 8-9 he was gaining earlier. So you have a feeling, though, he's ready to bust one at some point in time. Single coverage at the top of your screen, and now they're going to press him. They go speed sweep. And he cuts on the inside, and another nice little nifty move, and he's still on his feet, and he'll gain about 7 on the play. Or maybe 6. He's going to bring up about 3rd down and 2.
That was Baker on the run, right?
Yes, that was number 10, Baker.
Yeah, number 10, Baker.
And a good job of picking his way down for a gain of about 6, and that's going to bring up
a 3rd down here, Mark.
3rd down and 2. And I tell you what, the Jackets have been good all night at getting 2 yards when they needed it.
I was going to say, you might look for Cooley on the keeper here.
Well, and he's done a good job. You don't, all he needs to get is 2. And they'll speed sweep this away, and he's got the first down yardage. And a nice call by the Jackets. He's going to get outside the 30-yard line. Ryder's going to get out to about the 34-yard line. Speed sweep's been good. They ran it early in the game, and we haven't seen much of it lately.
Nice job by Zach Ryder.
Didn't Zach Ryder sign to play baseball for McNeese this week?
He did. Yeah, absolutely sure did. Yeah. Remember that 2014 state championship baseball team here at Kinder High. So they've got a little state championship thing rolling right now. 7:14 to go. Clock is stopped. And they'll go Johnson upside, and looked like he had some yardage.
Yeah, I thought so. He had an opening mark, and all of a sudden, bam, the door was shut. So that'll be no gain. I'll give him a half a yard, maybe.
Yeah, Austin Smith was down low, and I don't think he saw him because I think he might have been near the ground, on a block, but it looked like I was that one that Johnson I thought was going to bust loose. 2nd down and 9 for the Yellow Jackets. Third quarter action, they lead the semifinal game 21-6. Speed sweep again. This is Ryder. He's going to cut it back, and he's on his feet. And he gets all the way to the 45-yard line. It'll be near first down yardage. They're going to mark him short of that. That's the unfortunate thing about not having replay in high school because I think
he got across the 45. Yeah, I think the ball hit across the 45 before his knee hit.
I think it's
even the fans picked up on it. It cost him at least 1.5 yards, if not 2.
Well, I think the technique they teach you is wherever the guy stops, mark it a yard back of that.
I think you're about right.
Yeah. Wow, this is Johnson
time. That's a bad spot.
This is Johnson time right here. And Johnson first down time. And there he goes, first down yardage with a hard run. Yeah.
Nice run by Johnson. 195-pound sophomore. He's a pretty big sophomore, Mark.
Well, he's got good speed as well, and I mean, as he's proven, on
he doesn't look 195 pounds.
Well, he really doesn't. 47-yard line, 1st and 10, 5:51 to go, third quarter action. Cooley milking the clock, looking the defense over, seeing what he's got. He's going to take his time, under 10 on the play clock. Motion man, speed sweep left. And Baker's going to gain about a yard before they pull him back. They'll give him a yard. 2nd down and 9. Well, the yard marker's giving him a lot more than the ball is.
Yeah. I've been noticing that this half.
Yeah, and I'm not sure.
Lined up with the ball.
Well, maybe my eyes are crooked. I don't know. 2nd down and 9. Speed sweep right. Zach Ryder's going to cut it back, and he's got some running room.
Wow.
And he'll have first down yardage. Nice spin and a nice saving tackle. 43 actually got a hand on him, and then he was, for Sterlington, that is Smith. Number 4 actually finished him off. That's Jalen King.
I thought he was going to take. Oh, we got a penalty, Mark.
Didn't see it.
I didn't see his flag right in the middle of the field. Must be a hold.
Yeah, I certainly didn't see where they called it, and I'm sure they were looking right at it. I just know when you run the same play over and over and over again, what happens one time that didn't happen the times before. And that's one of those things that, it's unfortunate because a nice play and a nice run.
Well, when you've got a ball control offense like this also, now you're looking at 2nd down and, it looks like to be about 18 yards.
20, yeah.
Well, the unfortunate thing is it looks,
but
it looks like the hold was right at the line of scrimmage, which should have been of no consequence to the play itself. They'll go Johnson up the middle, and he's got yardage, and he's going to break to the outside. He's still on his feet, and he got yanked down kind of awkwardly.
Yeah, I thought he was going to break a little bit. Boy, nice job of getting about 12 yards there, or 10 yards. I guess that's going to bring him back to 3rd down and about 8.
Got about 10 on it, yeah.
So he'll be right outside the 45-yard line. Ball almost touching it. We'll call it a long 8. 3rd down and a long 8. 4:05 to go, and the clock is counting. If you gain about 7 or 8 right here, you're probably going to think about going for this thing.
Obviously, yeah. I think you're right, Mark.
So this is going to see a lot about what happens. Over the speed sweep Ryder, and that's a good block. He cuts it back. He's got first down and more. And now he's got to hang on to the ball.
Boy, does that look like a replay of the run where they call he spun again. That looks just like, not only the same play, but almost the exact same run. When he gets down to the end of the run, he spins. And, boy, what a job of Kinder. That's got to really be disheartening for Sterlington, Mark. You're looking at 2nd down and 18, and they come back and not only get it, but get a bunch more.
Well,
and they're into the 5th minute of this drive now that started way back at their own 13-yard line.
Well, it's so similar, I found myself looking back in the middle of the field for the flag.
Yeah.
I got 11 plays and 4 first downs in this drive so far.
Well, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered, especially going into the wind like this. And this will be Johnson up the middle, and he'll gain about 3. He'll get to about the 23-yard line. Be 2nd down and about 7.
I think Sterlington's going to call a timeout, Mark, and kind of get it together. This is a huge drive for their defense because you're getting up now to a drive that's gone over 5 minutes and taking up. Let's see, 87 and about 63 yards up to this point. So you really got to stop them here.
Well, we'll take a break right.
Navarre Chevrolet. Save $8,500 $5 with supplier pricing on all new Silverado crew cabs. Own a new Tahoe, J.D. Power's highest quality large SUV for only $41,135. Pages 26.8 on a new Chevy Traverse. And car buyers, own a new Chevy Malibu for only $18,760. And if you get your paycheck from any public or private school or university, you'll get supplier pricing on most every new Chevy. Save now, as Truck Month has been extended at Billy Navarre Chevrolet.
0.
Well, welcome back to KLC's high school football game. Third quarter brought to you by Keys Appliance Services, Johnson Family Services for all your appliance needs, and our replay sponsor, Kingerbrook Western Wear and Ag Equipment. Our scoreboard sponsor, Hebert Holmes Bertrand Attorneys at Law. That scoreboard hadn't changed in the second half. It's still 21-6 Kinder. They are threatening. They've got second down and about 8. And they'll go Johnson up the middle, and he breaks one inside the 15. They'll mark it right about the 15, and that is going to be
first down. That's
first
tough.
down. That's a good, tough run right there.
Come on, Mark, just a straight-ahead dive play. And, I mean, you come out of a timeout, and they run it right down your throat for about, 9 yards for the first down. So, again, Kinder in point-blank range. And, Mark, you've talked about it. We've, done quite a few broadcasts over the years. And you always say this is so tough because that field shrinks on you, and sometimes you get a little bit too excited. So ball security is real big right here.
Right, yeah. Let's see if they take a little more time off the clock. Clock is running, and Johnson's going to get it over the right side.
Oh,
he breaks a tackle, and he is in for a touchdown off the right side, 15 yards out.
He smelled that goal line.
Yeah, and I told you he was due for another one, and he gets it, and that is huge to run most of the third quarter and to get back to that 3-score lead. What a great run.
14 plays, 5 first downs.
Yeah, 5 first downs, an 87-yard drive. I mean, 87-yard drive that took over 5 minutes of the clock. So, I mean, that's just that's textbook ball control football right there by the Yellow Jackets.
Well, Barrera's going to be set. We look like we're missing one.
We're missing somebody. They hadn't even started a play clock yet. So,
you got plenty of time. No panic. All you got to do is look up. Referee now is just now calling, Barrera's on. He's been perfect on his extra points. Had tough luck. And he gets this one up and high. And it is good. He had one hit the left upright earlier.
Yeah, that was his field goal. And, Mark, if you're Sterlington, you really got to be disappointed. You called a timeout especially for, hey, we got to stop these guys. And then 2 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Well, the scoreboard now reads 28-6 Kinder. I'd like to thank that scoreboard sponsor, Hebert Holmes Bertrand Attorneys at Law, pursuing legal excellence throughout Southwest Louisiana for 45 years. They got to be happy they picked the scoreboard to sponsor because they have seen it light up for Kinder tonight as they lead this one 28-6, 2:41 to go. And, really based on the way that Sterlington has run offense, with 2:41 to go, with any kind of field position, any kind of kickoff position, you really think that Kinder will be able to go into the fourth quarter with this 28-6 lead. Sterlington hasn't shown that they'll go down the field in 2 minutes and score, but they're going to have to start picking the pace up.
They have to pick it up, and I think you're going to start seeing the ball go in the air a little more.
Well, they'll only have the win for the rest of this quarter as well. Barrera set to kick off, and he hits a low liner that may go out of bounds, and it does. That's going to give them field position at about the 35, so not bad. Second time they've got it at the 35. Last time on a run back, but this one will be at the 35. Wind is like you mentioned earlier. Wind is picked up. The American flag to our east, our left where we're sitting is almost standing straight out.
Yeah, it's starting to come a little more out of the southwest. It was due south, but now it's starting to come southwest, which will be advantage to Kinder once they flip the field here at the fourth quarter.
Now let me ask you something. If you refuse that penalty and make them back it up 5 and kick it again, and it goes out of bounds again, will you get it 5 yards further up?
I believe you do.
With the wind, I might have had him kick it again, try to break one. Power toss to Douglas this time, and he's going to bounce outside, but a good
nice
open field tackle.
Beautiful tackle right there by Brand Hebert, 170-pound senior. Mark, he really got down perfect technique.
Oh, we got a hurt
player.
Well,
that's Hebert there.
Hebert, yeah.
Limping off, yeah. And it's a leg injury. You wouldn't have thought that. Maybe a shoulder or stinger.
Hey, the way he planted.
Well, they're late getting somebody on. Here he comes now. It's number 9, Mason Smith. He's coming on now. He's going to be on an island right here. See if Sterlington picks up on that. They'll give him a little bit of help. Boudreaux, and they'll go option to the right, and the fullback is going to be smothered and pulled back.
They're going to give him about a half a yard.
I think Hebert just has a cramp. Looking at him on the sideline, that's what it is. I think that's just a cramp.
Yeah, the way he came up, that's what it looked like.
It is a warm night for December.
Yeah,
and there are no water timeouts.
No more water timeouts. Sammy Brookhouse on that, again, with a number of other guys. Big 3rd down and 5 play, power toss to Douglas, and he's going to be stopped.
Oh, nice job.
And a great job.
Ryder, Ryder has come in there, kind of knifing through all night long. He just missed him, but he slowed him up enough. And now if you're Sterlington, you're really in a spot here. I mean, you got 4th down and a long 5.
Yeah.
And the offense is still on the field. But, I believe you got to punt this ball. You still have a lot of football left. You haven't proven you can stop Kinder, but, boy, this is a real big gamble if you go for it here, Mark.
Yeah, here comes the punt team.
Yeah, here comes the punt team. I mean, you're talking about 4th down and 5 at your own 40.
Colin Williams cleaned everything up Ryder had done. We'll see. They've punted back to the left several times, and they've got the wind here, so you might even want to shade over here to the left-hand side.
Yeah, and I think you're going to see Kinder play it punt safe again here.
Well, I think you do.
They kept their number 1 defense on the field. They didn't swap anybody out.
And this time it'll be end over end. He might be able to get this. Well, and he'll let this go. He'll just let it sit right there. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. It'll be 1st and 10 Kinder as they take over. This 3rd quarter has been brought to you by Keys Appliance Services. Well, Melvin Johnson, we appreciate him jumping on board at the last second. I tell you what, we can't say enough about Ken, Danny, Steve Eccles, and all the guys getting together and getting this thing going at the last second there.
Boy, it's been exciting. I tell you, it's been exciting. Yeah, Danny and Steve do a great job. Came down here and spent a lot of time getting this broadcast put together. So great job by the brothers Eccles, as they always do.
Now there's a flag right here, and that's an unfortunate flag for Kinder. It's against Kinder. It looks like a personal foul. That's good. Oh, okay. They pointed the wrong way. Coach Fields was a little he was a little indignant by that whole deal. He was like, we really weren't even doing anything on this particular play. So that's going to be huge for Kinder as they get the personal foul. I guess it's an unsportsmanlike. I didn't get the. But initially, the white hat had pointed against Kinder.
Yeah, and Mark, while we're looking at all this huge crowd, I want to commend the people from Sterlington. I mean, they really have brought a crowd. I mean, that's a 4.5, 5 hour drive. They're on the north side of Monroe.
Yep.
Almost, into Arkansas, and that's they packed their side of their stands with a little bit of standing room only also. So hope they have a safe ride home tonight.
They played Benton last week. Now they were at home last week, correct? And they'll go Johnson, and he'll gain maybe a half yard as he falls forward, and as you would expect.
That's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter here. If the Kinder probably let this thing run down before they.
Well, let's see how quickly the white hat gets this in play. We're at 7, and they won't have to run it again, and I think they're.
Yeah, the coaches are signaling.
I wouldn't run another play.
Yeah, I just start walking them over to the sideline right here. Don't even mess with it. And you're going to have good field position, 2nd and 9.
Well, but the play clock's not running. Okay,
let's play close because the game clock is got plenty of time. And that's going to do it for the third quarter action. We'll go to the fourth quarter. This third quarter seemed to go by fast. The only score was 7 points by Kinder on a 15-yard touchdown run.
That's kind of your favorite thing here, putting the 4 fingers in there.
Well, when you get older like I do, you're never quite sure what comes after 3. And so, and quarters, they may change. I don't know if we're on the Euro system or what. I know there's 4 quarters in a dollar, 4 quarters in a game, but we're going to put 4 fingers up anyway, and we're going to say it's the fourth quarter. We'll take a break. We come back. 1 quarter to go. Kinder has 12 minutes. Repeat appointment at the Dome. We'll be right back.
Desire to excel is a driving force. The competition is tough. You're tougher. Exceptional athletes work hard so they can play hard. As the team physicians for McNeese Athletics and 14 area high schools, Center for Orthopedics doctors are with these athletes for every step, every catch, every amazing play. We're the sports medicine team behind these teams. You can make the switch too. Center for Orthopedics.
Well, fourth quarter ready to start. This one's going to go in the backfield, and off tackle, and a nice run. That looks like Johnson. They ran a different formation that time, and he was able to gain about 4 of the play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. We're in the fourth quarter. This fourth quarter again brought to you by Keys Appliance Services, Melvin Johnson Family Services. We thank those fine folks, and of course Imperial Health and Billy DeVore Chevrolet, kickoff sponsor, DJ Bell Dirt Service, our replay sponsor, Kendra Brook Western Wear, and our scoreboard sponsor, Abear Homes, Bertrand Attorneys at Law. Clock is running now. The clock is the friend of Kinder, especially with a couple first downs. This time.
Oh, beautiful fake.
Out the flat, he's got a man wide open. That's Ryder, and a big block by DC, and Ryder can go all the way.
My.
He's at the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown. DC Arsenault with a huge block.
We got a flag.
Well, we got a flag
right
in the middle of the field, Mark. I don't know. Obviously, Kinder's coming back. Illegal man downfield.
Illegal man down.
Wow, what a killer as Ryder goes all the way down. And I think that would have been your ball game. But a beautiful play call. And I tell you what, a beautiful fake.
Look, that young man
by the quarterback, Cooley, Ken. He just had that ball on his hip.
Yeah.
And just kind of, sold the play and hit him with a beautiful spiral. I mean, just a good-looking play, but unfortunately had a man downfield.
Yeah, that was Carson Clowers. He's a freshman that got hit on that block by Arsenault. He walked off on his own power. He's over on the sideline. The trainers came out and helped him.
Oh, tried to see. Unfortunately, we can't get an eligible receiver downfield. That's really odd because
it's a very quick hitting play.
A very quick hitting play. I can't imagine where anybody would
be going because that was just simply a little toss out in the flat. I mean, I don't know why anybody would be going downfield, but I don't know. Well, now 3rd down and 9, so we'll see. Kinder keeps it on the ground here to get the clock moving
I don't know. I mean, why not run the same play?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Yeah, I mean, and he'll drop straight back. He looks in for a screen pass, and that was a bubble scroll.
Oh, man.
That was very dangerous right there.
Well, you had number 43 that had knocked the ball to the ground, Austin Smith.
You had Mayfield lined up. Mayfield was dragging across the middle.
He was coming. Yeah, and so now you'll have to punt the ball.
Well, you will have the win, unfortunately.
Wow, that was a
touchdown was negated on a huge play and a huge block by DC Arsenault that sprung Zach Ryder for what would have been about a 46-yard 64-yard touchdown pass, something of that nature. Catch and run. Barrera will be set to punt, and he's got the wind behind him, so you really will only one single back, which got plenty of time. It's going to be a returnable kick. And he's going to spin back the other way. He's got no help on that side, and now he'll reverse field again.
Wow.
He's got some running room, and he'll try to cut back again. He's going to be yanked down, and so a good run back that time. That is number 4. Javian King, and that was a good run back.
A nice job by Colin Williams bringing him down because Kinder had lost containment on this outside.
Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, with the wind, you want to get that ball up high as you can, and he kicked the line drive, and so it was easily returnable. So they'll have good field position at the 37-yard line.
Well, we talk about the big penalty there, Mark, that could have shut the door on this ball game. And you think about it, Sterlington, I mean, without the 8 of that one pass interference call, they wouldn't have any points.
They wouldn't have any points. Yeah, it would be 28-0 right now. 28-6 is your score. We only have 10:47 to go. Kinder defense has played phenomenal tonight. They've done a great job of bottling up Douglas.
Well, now they got to call a timeout.
You're coming off of a possession turnover on a punt. And you had time, but that's what happens, Kenny, when guys are having to play both ways a lot.
Yeah.
You don't have time to get your offense over on the side and get them all squared away. We'll take a break as well. We'll come back for the fourth quarter action right after this on KLOC High School Football Game of the Week.
Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. Whether it's a day at work or a night on the town, Kinderbrook carries top name brand bush hogs, cutters, mowers, tractors, and outdoor products. Shop Kinderbrook. Holiday sale now through Christmas. Kinderbrook is celebrating 17 years in business. Kinderbrook Ag Company and Western Wear is located at 29233 Raymond Highway in Elton and carries everything from grain bin equipment, lawn and garden, to boots and jeans. Come see their new lines of fashionable Western wear for the whole family. whether it's a day at work or a night on the town. Kinderbrook.
Cut it, Danny. We're live.
Well, we're back live. Sterlington comes out of a timeout, a little confusion, and I was mentioning earlier. I thought what a great job that Kinder defense has done on Devontae Douglas.
Oh,
no pressure, and he's gonna escape. But now he's got nobody. He's got a man across the middle. And he gets blasted by Ryder. And he underthrows. He had a man. At first, I didn't think he had a man. At the last second, I saw one dragging, but he got blasted by Zach Ryder. He did a good job of dancing out of trouble. Murphy did. He's a 5'9", 165-pound junior, but can't say enough about some of these big guys up front. Want to get some of those names. Isaiah Sanders, we've called his name several times. Colin Williams has done a phenomenal job as well. Casey Edwards, man on that right side. And that's going to be a bubble screen to this side, and it's going to set up fairly well. And it's going to be first down yardage, and the tackle made
Baker there.
By
Baker,
nice job. Yeah. Pretty well set up that time.
It was, Mars, a nicely set up play.
Yeah, there was no outside linebacker help by Kinder to come on out.
Well, and Kinder's would be happy at 10:27 to go. Of course, the clock is stopped while they set. Now they'll wind it as they get the chain set. 3 wides to your left. Now in shotgun formation, so you look to start throwing the ball a lot more. See what kind of pressure they get. Setting up the screen pass over here, but it's set up really
beautiful play by
really
Williams.
Well.
Wow.
Williams. And
nice play by Colin Williams, 215-pound senior. He just waited on it.
And that's going to be a loss of about 2. So going to bring up second down and about 12. I thought he lost a little bit more.
Well, and he kept him in bounds, Mark, so now you got that clock continuing to run.
Second down and 12 for the Panthers. Now an empty backfield. Look, short side of the field. They're going to go bubble screen again this side right here. And again, that's almost intercepted. Very close to intercepted.
Yeah, Williams almost had that ball on the carry, Mark.
Well, the good thing about it is they're not trying to get the ball to Devontae Douglas.
Yeah.
I mean,
he's not even in the game.
Wallace Burns put a big hit on him right after the ball got there.
Third down and 12. Down by 3 scores. They've got 2 downs to get this. Back into the game comes Douglas. You got to think that somewhere they're going to try to get him the ball somewhere in space.
Guys, I see that number 1 for Sterlington's back on the field. He was the young man that took that hard hit on the Arsenal run.
Oh, yeah, Carson Clowers is back in.
Well, they're single coverage now. They're going to go speed sweep to number 4. He's going to cut it back inside, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about 6 yards.
Yeah, he's going to have 4th and 6, so it's
like Kinder's got a player down.
I was going to say a big play, but every play's big now. That's Casey Edwards, 6'2", 280-pound senior down. He's up now, coming off under his own power, so that's good to see. He just kind of took a good shot. Yeah, Mark, I was going to say, it's coming up, a huge 4th down, but pretty much every offensive play is huge now for Sterlington. I mean, you got to make something happen. You're getting down to 9.5 minutes to go in the ball game. You're down by 3 touchdowns.
Well, yeah, this is a bigger play for Sterlington than it is Kinder.
No question.
I mean, because you're still in the hole. I mean, all you're trying to do is get a first down.
Sammy Brookhouse took his place on the line.
Well, Brookhouse took.
Well, yeah, but that may not
place.
matter a whole bunch because they may not be running this thing. They may be trying to throw it somehow. And they're going to go reverse, and there goes the reverse, and it's going to be a pass, but there's nobody to throw to. Now he's going to throw it late and out of bounds.
Yeah, the receiver,
well, number 3,
I don't know if he knew the play.
Well, no, he knew it. What happened, I watched him the whole time, Kent, that was Antonio Gray. He tried to sell it. It was such a long developing play. He was trying to sell on it, was reversed, and at the last minute he saw he was double covered. There was nowhere to go, so he pulled his route up and actually just turned around and was open because he didn't run the route. But the ball was just, obviously badly overthrown. But he was trying to sell it, and Kinder wasn't buying it, so they'll turn it over on down. So a nice job by the defensive backfield of Kinder.
Well, now 9:04 to go. Now, every first down you get is going to get you 2 more minutes off the clock.
Correct.
So right now this is all, you're going to take every bit. I think you see a lot of Johnson here, and you're okay. Ball control, you need to hold on to that thing, and Johnson goes forward for about 2.
Yeah, they're going to be nothing but hands in there trying to strip that ball.
Yeah. And
now look who's coming back on the field. Casey Edwards, who just went out, and Kinder's best defensive lineman. So it's good to see him right back in the game on the offensive line. And Mark, you brought something out. A lot of people, they'll watch.
I saw big old Joey McNeely coming off the field. I know Joey. I coached Joey in baseball a little bit. Big freshman now. That sucker is a big old freshman now. I tell you what, he's about 6'2", 270. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just got excited to do somebody. And almost a fumble, but look, a great block. He got two guys. Now he's got and he could not beat the guy.
Nice tackle.
All he's got to do is beat this one guy, and he's going to get first down yardage.
Yeah.
But the positive thing is he didn't lose anything, and the ball's still in bounds, and the clock is running 8 minutes.
Mark, what I was going to bring up, anybody, just tuning in that knows we do St. Louis football, and we've done, some bigger. You brought I think a good point a while ago. Some fans may wonder why, they're using timeouts, and you brought a good point about some of these guys go doubles, go both ways. We don't see a lot of that.
Right.
These guys a lot of kids going both ways, and some of them never come off the field.
Never come off. That's right. I mean, you've got you look at the lineups, and that's what you're going to see throughout. 3rd down and 8, and Johnson's going to be hit almost immediately, and he's going to go down and no gain. It'll be 4th down and about 8, maybe 7, we'll call it, but 7, and the clock's going to run. And you'll be down inside of 7 minutes. You'll be when this thing is punted. So a good job by Sterlington defense,
and they're down to 1 timeout.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I'm Kinder, if I'm not taking that thing and punting it as far away from
out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds. I mean,
angle like you said. You've got a south wind. Angle that thing to your left and kick it out of bounds.
A little high snap and a late movement,
nice
but
block.
I made a great punt too. That thing is going out of bounds, and it's going to hit in bounds around the 15.
You can't punt it any better than that. Beautiful punt.
It's going to hit right about the 15-yard line, so that's a great job right there. And it's 6:52 to go in the ball game, and Kinder's got a 3-touchdown score over Sterlington, a team that's been averaging 50-something points a game.
Well, we got number 8, Jared Ryder, was threw a really nice block to keep that punt from being blocked. And he's a little shaken up coming off. Might have a helmet problem. He's 5'10", 170-pound junior. Hope he's okay. Looked like something might be.
Well, now your goal. I've never been a big fan of the prevent, especially in the NFL when you only got about a touchdown lead. But here you're going to have to soften up a little bit. I believe if you're Kinder, you're going to go probably cover 2 right here. Make sure you got help over the top. Keep everything in front. 6:52 to go in the ball game. Shotgun formation. They'll roll left, and they're going to go deep. And he's got a man behind, and that's going to be complete,
that's
I believe.
Going to be a simultaneous possession, so that's going to be, Mark, and you just talked about it, not letting anybody behind you, maybe playing a little soft. They're still both on the ground, but that's going to be Carson Clowers on a reception. I mean, he just let it fly, threw it as hard as he could throw it, Mark, and
and I tell you where the mistake was made by the young man. He had good closing speed, Mayfield did, but instead of just going up and knocking it away,
tried to catch it.
He tried to catch it, so he let it get into the side of the body of Sterlington.
Right.
So Sterlington, now the clock has stopped. That only took 10 seconds. Now it'll start when the chains get set, but now they're across midfield at about the 44-yard line. Now there'll be a stoppage by the.
That's a good point, Mark. If he goes up and just knocks the ball away, there's no chance of catching it.
He
You're
raised
right.
one hand a lot,
just bat it away. But you're trying to make a play. And
well, I'm surprised he got that far behind him.
Yeah. Nice closing speed by Baker.
Jared Ryder's back on the field.
Now we got Jared Ryder back on the field.
He got shook up on the punt.
Yeah.
So the coaching staff had his helmet on the sideline here. They're still trying to straighten out his face mask.
Oh, that's what he took a shot. I'm telling you, he took a shot.
Well, Hebert back out on the field there, and they're going to run bubble screen. They'll go fake the bubble screen and he'll underthrow it. And they faked the bubble screen and tried to ram the quick post, and the quarterback underthrew.
Well, and I think, it looks like he's got a decent arm, obviously, through the long pass, but I think if he shorten his routes up a little bit, it's open in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
They're trying to run these 20 to 25-yard routes. Maybe shorten those routes up a little bit because he's got time to throw the ball.
Well, we've got a big receiver to the bottom of your screen, but I don't think he's got burning speed. And they'll run the bubble screen to the outside, but he's going to have first down yardage, and he's got more.
Still going.
And he's going to be knocked, and they'll stop the clock. And I really thought they had it bottled up pretty well.
Mark, that's Carson Clowers again, a young freshman now. He's only 5'8", 135 pounds, and just a freshman.
Yeah, now they've
so
got the
number
ball
one's got
down.
some hands.
They've gone from the 15 to the 15 in only about 30 seconds, a little over 30 seconds. So.
Oh, offsides on Kinder now. Over on Colin Williams jumped off. So, Mark, again, it's just one drive, but, you don't want to make your hotel reservations just yet. You want to close this thing out. And like you said, they have gotten down the field in a hurry.
Yeah, I remember mentioning that I don't like that rule, never have. You're a defensive end, and they hit a hard count.
I've never heard you say that.
Take a step in the neutral zone, and you get back. I mean, that shouldn't. They need to call me about that. We need to.
I wish they would.
I need to get that changed.
Timeout, Kinder.
Now Kinder's going to call a timeout and get it together here.
Well, we'll say right here, Kenny. I think if you're Kinder, you think we give up a touchdown. That's not big a deal. But if you give a touchdown in 30 seconds,
if you give a touchdown up in 30 seconds and an onside kick, then all of a sudden you're getting a little nervous. So you've got to. And the way you ran, they're going to stack the line on you. So if you can, if you give up a quick touchdown, you certainly want to come out with your offense and get a couple of first downs. And you just don't want this thing to snowball. You don't want to put it to you this way. You don't want to get in that, hey, we're going to play not to lose mentality,
Well, the big play obviously rejuvenized Sterlington a little bit when he rolled left and looked like it was going to be an open receiver. Then it looked like it was going to be intercepted. Then it turned out to be a completion. But then the bubble screen gets some good yardage. Now the offside's going to get them down to the 10. And they'll be able to get a first down inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah. Now you wonder I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, no, I was going to say at 6:19, if you'd have thought, well, okay, it's 3:19 to go in the game, and they're right here.
Right.
With a 3,
no big,
your big deal. That's really what your goal was.
Interesting to see what they do here, Mark. They pass the ball down the field. Now will you go back to the run, having only 1st and 5, but you're going to burn clock?
Well, I think you're going to run. I think you're going to run Douglas. They're going to find Douglas on this little bubble. I mean, on this little zone read play. And I would be, they're going to sprint him out, and they're going to slip him out. And, there's a new block, and he's going to throw it late.
Oh, he dropped it.
That's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, Flowers dropped it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of time that time.
Well, I think it's interesting, when if you're Sterlington, it's kind of a catch-22. Running is obviously my strong suit. But if I run the ball and I don't get it in or get the first down, it's going to cost me another 20 seconds or so.
Yeah, you're really just trying. It's the chess game now. You're trying to figure out are they playing me for the run, or
right?
If I can pump one up the middle with my best running back.
And I agree with you. I would have to give it to Douglas.
Well, I think everybody's and they're going to throw the ball. It's going to be a fade route.
Oh, he's behind him.
Open.
Oh, he drops it.
Yeah.
Boy, and that's another. If Abear just turns around, he could possibly intercept that ball. Now you're looking at 3rd down. I'm a little surprised they don't take one shot with Douglas here, Mark, because the thing about it is we can talk about clock all we want. They got to score no matter what.
Yeah, if they come away with no points here, then it's going to be a moot point. It's 6:04 to go. 3rd down and about 5. Ball is around the 10-yard line. It's really hard to spot exactly where it is for us, but I'm looking. Near official looks like right about the 10, so they got to get a first down here. So that's another reason you could run right here. Forget the touchdown, get the first down. Oh, they got lots of pressure on him, and he escapes.
Oh, he's going to try to throw it back.
But there's a man right there.
Oh, he misses him.
But that will be first down yardage, however.
Yeah, who is that? Oh, that was Abear had him. I thought Abear had. Oh, here we go.
And number 6 was throwing punches in there, guys.
Oh, for Kinder?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that's Wallace Burns. That's not good.
Yeah, they had an opportunity on the quarterback, on the throwback. They had an opportunity.
I thought Abear had him dead to right, Mark, and he just was not able to get there quick enough. And looks like Burns is going to come out. I think he's going to get called for a personal foul. Yeah. And if he was throwing punches, it could be an ejection.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Definitely a personal foul on him. Let's see what they call.
I think they ejected him if he came walking off the field just then.
Personal foul on Kinder. Yes, it is.
Yep. He's ejected. And Mark, now, what is the rule? Will that cost you the first half or the game next week? I don't know what the high school, what the rule is. Will he have to miss the game next week or the first half?
I'm not real sure what it is. 5:53 to go. First
Assuming
and goal.
they close this thing out.
Yeah, ball around the 3-yard line. Sterlington's ready to go. They feeling they need to get going. 28-6 is your score. Kinder is well in control, but things can get a little bit dicey right here. The way that the receivers from Sterlington have gotten behind Kinder lately.
Yeah. Well, now you definitely look for Douglas here, I would think. Where is the ball, Mark? We're only about to 3.
Yeah, it's right on the 3, guys.
Well, you just got to play like you got a 28-6 lead. As young men, you got to play like you got a lead, and you know what's at stake. Clock is running now at 5:45 to go, and they'll run it. Quarterback will keep.
Oh,
he's going to be in trouble.
Oh.
And he's got several. There's
nowhere to go.
And there's no room, and they'll fall over the top of him. Clock will continue to run. I tell you what, this has been a big because they looked like they were going to score within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it started to eat up some clock. Now we're at 5:25 and counting, and they've got a loss. Now they're back around the 6-yard line, looks like, or maybe the 5. Going to be second down and 5.
Really surprised we haven't seen just a simple toss to Douglas.
Well, we may get that here to the strong side of the field with three outside blockers here. See if he can get the corner. And they're going to go fade route.
He caught it. Touchdown.
Oh, there's going to be a late flag.
Well, that's going to be pass interference, I believe. I think, but it won't matter.
Well, I mean, number 3 gestured like it's called against him. I didn't see an offensive pass interference.
No, I mean, I think defensive pass interference. I think it's going to be defensive pass interference. I could decline it. It's a touchdown, and let's move on.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for us to see in that far sideline. I know the receiver was looking at the quarterback. The defender was looking at the receiver, so he had no idea where the ball was, and so it's going to be a touchdown. Okay, see, this is something I've never understood ever in my entire life.
Okay, now he just pointed.
Well,
surely they're not going to call this 15-yard penalty is not going to be assessed on the kickoff.
Well, now, see, I've never understood that. You either take the play or you take the penalty. You don't get to take both of them.
But, I mean, on a regular – I mean, I can see on the extra point that's happened a lot, but not on a third down play. I don't understand that. That can be huge.
Well, yeah, it will be huge. Not kick it off from the 40, kick it off from the 55. So even if you don't get it, you've got them deep in your territory. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback's going to fake. Got a man wide open, and it pass is complete. And really an odd situation. They go for 2 right there. That's going to cut it to 14. So because they missed the extra point earlier, now it's a 2-touchdown game. But there's still 5:06 to go, and really, the big pass play down the field over here was the one that really spurred all that because there was only 6:52 to go in, so they only took a minute and 40.
Yeah, I was going to say it only took about less than 2 minutes off the clock, but boy, did it seem like in real time, did we spend about 20 minutes down here inside the 20-yard line?
Yeah. Well,
and I'd like to get that. I mean, obviously, you got to close this game out.
Well,
I mean, that's pretty big.
He's marking it off right here,
and that's a pretty big call. With Wallace Burns getting thrown out, I mean, that really affects you. I mean, obviously, you're not worried about next week yet, but I mean, that's a senior starter. And I'm with you, Mark. I'm confused on
how do you get a penalty?
I don't understand on a third. I don't understand that on a third down play.
You decline
the penalty.
Yeah, I decline the penalty because I want the touchdown. You want the pass interference? Well, if you get the pass interference, you get half the distance to the goal.
Right.
I don't explain.
And like Kinder's not aware of that. They're going to have to get back to the 35.
And I tell you what else. If that is the rule and these guys are correct at the rule, and I'm assuming they are, then that's a bad rule.
It's a terrible rule.
It's the most.
I mean, the rule makes no sense. I mean, you get your cake and eat it too. I mean, you really do. We get the touchdown and we get the 15 yards on the kickoff. I don't understand that at all.
Yeah, I mean, if I accept, do you accept the penalty? Well, then okay, we'll go half the distance to the goal.
Right.
If you don't accept it,
you get the points.
I get the points.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't have it all.
Man, you got to.
I mean, that's a bad rule. Somebody needs to change that. Okay, now a while ago they ran past it and kicked back right, but it wasn't onside. Now this is going to be.
Oh, he got it, number 10.
Just go down, young man.
That's it.
Where are you going?
Yeah, Baker gave up about 10 yards, about 8 yards on him. It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter, but I'll tell you what, that's where you gave up 8. and then add the 15 that you gave up a while ago. That's 22 yards up. You're going to have the ball near midfield.
Well, now they've got one timeout left. So now if you're Kinder, if you can eke out a first down here, like you talked about, Mark, you'll run at least 2 minutes off the clock. If you can eke a first down out and make them use their final timeout, then it gets really tough for Sterlington. But if they stop you on 3 downs, use a timeout. I mean, anything can happen.
Well, you certainly don't want to risk Wells Cooley getting injured any, but you know, a little keeper.
Yeah.
A little keeper right here on first down may get you about 6 or 7 yards. And
guys, Cooley changed helmets right before he went out. I don't know if it's because this fog is moving in. He plays with a shield.
Yeah.
They'll go Johnson, and he'll go up and down for about a gain of about 3 around the 44-yard line. 43-yard line is where it'll be. And now, you know, now it depends on how slow the pile gets up and gets set where that white hat will start.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're Kinder, you want to stay down on that ground a while. Well, you get this thing down to
4:30 to go, 28-14, Kinder on top. Second down, they still got 12 on the play clock, so they need all those seconds to tick right off. Hand off to Johnson up the middle. He's going to be hammered at around the 35. He'll fall forward to the 36, so he's going to have about 5 yards to go for a first down.
Well, I think you look for Sterlington to call a timeout after this play, Mark, if Kinder doesn't get it.
We're at 4 minutes and counting, and the play clock will just now start, so this one will be near 3 minutes. This fourth quarter brought to you by Keys Appliance Services, and we are having a well of a ball game right here. We're excited. The replay sponsor, Kendra Brook, Western Wear and Ag, all the fine sponsors. Third down, actually at about 4 right here. If Johnson can somehow bust this for a first down, and he is going to be very close as he falls forward.
He's got it.
And that is a first down, and that is the big first down that Kinder needed. That will get you another 2 minutes off the clock. And they'll start the clock now, so they've got a fresh 20. This will get them down inside of, or near 3 minutes to go. This KLC High School football game of the week has been so exciting here in Kinder, Louisiana, John Buck Stadium. Semifinal game, Kinder looking to remain unbeaten. And Johnson's going to get it, and he's going to have about 8 as he gets near the 48-yard line.
Well, you can smell it now. One more first down ought to about do it. I mean, you could smell it, and
well, they 3 minutes and counting now in the ball game. Kinder looking to remain unbeaten and go to 14-0, and you have a return date in the Dome. Yeah. Johnson with a first down, and that should do it. That should do it as the crowd on all sides, or I should say 3 of the 4 sides, is on their feet clapping because they realize that they realize now they're going to New Orleans next weekend.
Yep.
And you can hear them now.
The crowd comes alive now.
They are coming alive now, and they have heard it. Johnson comes out of the ball game and gets lots of congratulations as he's a young man has put on a performance tonight.
Just a young sophomore, Mark. What a great job.
Well, 2 minutes.
Taylor Johnson.
They'll get this snapped around the 2 minute mark, just above the 2 minute mark. And they'll hand the ball off.
That's number 35, Mark. That's Jordan Vickers, 210-pound senior.
Well, Jordan Vickers was the star of last year's championship game and went out with an injury at the beginning of this year, and really. And
now Johnson's back in.
Well, that's a great job to get this senior a carry. Yeah, because this guy was the man last year in the state championship game as I got down there and watched it. And that's phenomenal to see him back on the field and get him a run.
Yeah.
As he gains a yard right there. 1:35 to go in the ball game. Cooley waiting. He's got 8 on the play clock, so he's got time to wait.
Yeah, the guys up here said
And John still running as he spins out and almost breaks the tackle.
Yeah, the guys up here said Vickers tore his ACL
Oh,
And
okay.
This was his first time. They wanted to get him a run.
So it's his first time on the field this year,
Yeah.
huh? Wow.
They wanted to get
Only-
the ball.
Hey, we started the year. How many games, Coach,
Did he?
did Vickers get in this year? Yeah. I know he played some early in the year before he went out.
Yeah.
50 seconds to go in the ball game.
And the fog's rolling in.
Yeah, Vickers did play some this year.
And Johnson is going to break loose, and he may go the distance right here. 5, and touchdown, and they're going to jump on him 6 yards deep in the end zone, but it won't matter. With 39 seconds to go, Taylor Johnson is going to take it in from about 39 yards out, and that's going to put and that's going to put it to rest as
Well, it's fitting that Johnson gets a touchdown.
Barrera will come on to kick, and they're going to change tees. They had the wrong tee, or they had 2 tees out there. I guess they needed 1. We'd like to take this time to thank everyone here at Kinder that were so hospitable to bringing us in for the semifinal game.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you another thing, Kenny. You and I did the Barb game.
Yeah, you're right.
A couple years
ago.
So with so we're 2-0 in semifinal games.
Semifinal games, you're
yeah,
right.
Yeah, so
well, it's nice to have a local representative going in a state championship from our area, and Mark
Barrera gets it through at 35-14. Looks like it may be your final.
I want to thank our concession stand for supplying us with a couple of burgers, and
people here have been really, really nice.
Really hospitable, man. Really hospitable.
Yeah.
And it's it's kind of fog's rolling in, and look at the crowd. I mean, look at the end zones. I mean, these end zones are packed, Mark, and just a great night for Kinder football.
Well, the game started off with fireworks in the north end, the west end zone, and continued with fireworks in the first quarter, and then kind of slowed down a little bit, and then ends with a bang tonight. I see Dr. John Noble walking the track out there. He big supporter and sponsor, Imperial Health Center for Orthopedics. Those guys were our name sponsor tonight.
Yeah.
These guys made it out without
question.
him coming on board immediately. This would have never even taken place. And, of course, Billy DeVar, our game day sponsor. Our scoreboard sponsor, Abear Holmes, Bertrand, attorneys at law. Those guys, thank those people for helping out. Kickoff sponsor, DJ Bell Dirt Service. You can give them a call at 738-2882 for all your dirt work needs. Replay sponsor, Kingerbrook Western Wear. I want to remind everybody about their big sale tonight, Cowboy Christmas sale from 3 p.m. to midnight. Maximum discounts on all things there. Our first quarter sponsor was Green Oak Bookkeeping, and they had a good quarter, 21 points for Kinder in that first quarter. Second quarter by Fusilier Canal Incorporated. Thank Peter Fusilier and those people over there for what they've done tonight. And our second half sponsor, Keys Appliance Service. That was Mr. Melvin Johnson that came on board as late as today to get this thing done, Kenny. So very, very supportive of all the people in Kinder, and they're just so excited that they're going to have a chance for a repeat performance. And they'll mark him down around the 20, about the 37-yard line. Well, they'll mark him down. They'll give Sterlington the ball.
Yeah, I think he's down.
33 seconds to go.
Well, Mark, I'd like to know the percentage of people here that's already got their rooms reserved in New Orleans.
Well, I tell you what, if they don't, the only reason they've left the stands now is to go down there and start making those reservations.
Making those phone calls.
That's right, exactly.
Those switchboards are lighting up at the hotels.
Well, exciting thing was we talked about the online, our streaming online was people were getting knocked off because so many people were trying to tune in tonight, and not enough tower to support all of this. So,
guys, we have nearly 350 people online right now watching this game.
That's incredible. So that we're happy to be bringing that to them, and this should be the last play of the game as they run it inside, and we'll keep it on the ground to the big fullback Sam Lowry, the senior, as the clock is going to run, and we'll see if Sterlington just backs away from this and we start shaking hands. That'd be the wise thing for everyone to do. And ladies and gentlemen, appearing next week in New Orleans, Louisiana, for the second year in a row, your Kinder Yellow Jackets. This year they'll take an undefeated record all the way to the Dome. We'll wait word whether they're playing their
Manny or Northeast.
Manny or Northeast. But your final score tonight here at John C. Buck Stadium. Kinder 35, Sterlington 14 for Danny and Steve Eccles, Ken Darnigo, Kenny Klein, Mark Young. Thanks to all the people here in Kinder that have been so hospitable to us, and thanks to all our sponsors for jumping on board and making this possible. And I know you'll look forward to watching the replay of this game later on. Thanks, everybody, and good night.